Greetings and welcome to Action Point Zero, a show where we delve into a world of magic, danger, and adventures. In this show, we are using a brand new game system called DC20 that is in development by the Dungeon Coach, and because it's in development, the rules are constantly being updated and changing, and us around the table here are learning the new rules as we go. I am Greg Tannehill, your game master, and joining me are my brave players over here.
Hello, I'm Bryony Corrigan.
Hi, I'm Henry Shields.
Hello, I am Chris Leask.
Great.
Yay!
They are.
You annoyed Greg didn't cheer us.
Wow!
Where's our cheer?
Where's our
cheer
cheer?
for us?
Yeah.
Chris Shields again.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Chris Leask. Woo!
Anyway, if you like the show and like what we do here, please do like and subscribe to the channel. And now, prepare yourselves as we begin Action Point Zero, Episode 2. Last time, we joined our adventurers Whimsly Drake, Pyra Parvis, and Happy in the village of Cracklestone. You all discovered you had something in common. You were in need of money. So you took up a job to catch who or whatever had been responsible for the recent thefts in the village in the recent weeks. You met Darge, the village constable, and after you showcased some of your skills to him, which involved backflip, a bit of magic, and explaining to him what a wristwatch was, he provided you with a voucher for a healing potion. And then you went to the Sturdy Pack, and it was that was a shop run by Robin Plainhide, an old halfling woman. And since Whimsly had been fired from the establishment a while back, he decided to disguise himself as a priestess or nun to enter.
Yes.
Yes. All very good choices.
And while Robin was fetching your potion, Whimsly seized that opportunity to steal some of her wares. 2 scoops of pop nuts.
Yes.
Oh, we have those.
Yeah.
Got the pop nuts!
Stuff down, right?
And so with those supplies in hand, you went and began your investigation. You went to the edge of the southern woods where you picked up some tracks, and that's where you began your hunt for the thieves. After some time, moving through the woods, you encountered a sleeping moose squin, a part moose, part penguin creature, but it was asleep. And with a combination of magic and a lullaby, you managed to move on without disturbing the beast, along with 3 of its eggs.
Yeah,
Nicked them.
God, those fucking eggs. Do we still have those eggs?
We've got 2 eggs.
Two. I've got one in my backpack, and you've got one, and you threw one.
I threw one at them.
Yeah.
I did some damage. Oh, sorry, Greg. You continue.
That's right. Later on, you came across a clearing where you discovered some of those responsible for the thefts back in the village. Small, violent earth golems and other 4-legged clods of dirt. They noticed your approach, and a short skirmish ensued. But there were no match for you, and you emerged victorious, with Whimsly even weaponizing a moose squin egg, is what I wrote here, you see. Weaponized. You then discovered a cave system with more signs of golems being created, some lifeless, discarded ones, as well as some costumed, dancing ones. You encountered a goblin named Grubeye, who you overheard shouting abuse at some of his dirt friends. And unfortunately, the goblin wasn't sold on Happy's disguise or dirt guise, and did not seem best pleased with your presence in the cave, and he retreated deeper inside. You pursued and steamrolled through a trap room built of junk, and you reached a final chamber containing a huge, imposing, dormant golem. But there was also Grubeye's best dirt friend, an earth hulk, in there too. Grubeye activated it, and more fighting happens. In this battle, Pyra smashed the dirt totems that were buffing the earth hulk. Happy engaged in spell duels with Grubeye, ultimately killing him with his lightning magic. And finally, Whimsly brought down the earth hulk by destroying its earthy hip flexors.
Stop.
We were very good.
We were very good. I mean, we should be given something
like a reward for that.
I'm
Maybe.
blushing. Oh no, wait, it's just incredibly hot in here.
That's called sweating.
So you emerged triumphant, and you had dealt with those responsible for the recent thefts back in Cracklestone. So, now, you are here, in this dimly lit chamber. You're all a bit battered and bruised from the fight. That huge, imposing, lifeless form still looms over you. The totems that pulsed with light are smashed. Grubby the goblin lies dead, and the Earth Hulk is now just a pile of dirt and rubble. In this room, you can see a messy heap of materials close to a wall where you presume the goblin slept. You also see an assortment of sacks and items stacked in a corner. And you look around at the scene and at each other as you catch your breath.
Phew. Well done, everyone.
It was okay. We did well there. Now, so who needs a heal?
Me.
I
Do
definitely do.
Well,
Do you have
one
healing powers?
really. I can heal one. So
Well, I've got.
whoops, and I
I've
heal
got
myself.
healing- You selfish boy!
I slipped. I didn't mean to do it, but I have healed myself.
I was about to say, why don't we all share the healing potion?
Oh.
I was going to say
okay.
share it.
No,
But
I've
no,
sucked
you
it
know
back.
what? You know what, Whimsly? You've done yourself.
You've healed yourself.
I have done myself.
We're going to share the healing potion.
Right, will that give us...
Can you do that?
Not
Liquids
really.
can be split in two.
They can, but maybe it won't be as effective. But
I offer you
well,
the
yeah.
laws of physics.
but if you'd like, you could do your first bit of resting.
Oh, we can just rest.
Yeah.
Oh, let's rest.
This is a good point to maybe learn the resting system.
Okay, great.
If you
Oh,
want.
Yeah.
let's learn the resting.
So there are, at the moment there are different types of rest. There is a quick rest, which takes 10 minutes of light activity or no activity, and then you can spend one or more rest points up to a maximum, and each point gives you 2 HP back.
No, I think I used my rest points. Oh no, those were grip points.
Grip points you used last
I
time.
have 4 rest points. But so is there such thing as just a full rest?
There is. So yes, so that's the quick rest. Then there's a short rest, which is essentially the same, but it's an hour. But you can use rest points in the same way, but short rests, you might have features that require a short rest
I see.
to recharge them or whatever.
Right.
And then there is a long rest, which is, 8 hours.
Do we want to camp in this weird
this
cave?
cave?
A big
I
sleep.
might need to camp in the week.
Well, should we maybe make our way back to town before we rest for 8 hours?
Yes, but what if whatever god's controlling our lives decides to give us, a little bit of adventure on our journey back? We might be
Yes,
absolutely
exactly.
screwed.
What if we encounter more goblins and things?
That's true.
To go back through that room.
Oh yeah, that room.
Well, if you want, you could do a quick rest now and then long rest later, or...
Very good idea.
What a good compromise.
What?
Lovely. Nice.
Yeah, let's do that.
wait,
It's a
wait,
compromise
you
because you
said
just
10
said
minutes.
what a good compromise, but no one had said anything.
To take a short rest now and then a longer one.
Oh, were you having a conversation in your head again?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes.
Yes, I was.
You do that.
So what do we do there? So we roll.
So a quick rest?
Yes. Yeah.
Let's do a
So
quick
you
rest.
have rest points. So your rest points are
Yeah.
your character's level plus your might score.
Mhm. I have 3.
I have 4.
Oh.
I'm a strong
Right.
tortoise.
So you can spend as many as you want, I believe, and for each point you spend, you gain 2 HP back.
Oh,
okay.
But then once I've spent them,
They are gone until you long rest again.
so we would have to do a long rest.
I think I'm gonna use
fine.
2. Are
Let's-
you gonna use all 3?
I'm using 3 out of 4.
I'm gonna use 2, so I get 4 back.
Well, I'm going to use 2, but then that is all of them. But then,
And then so to clarify a long rest later, so when you have a long rest, at the end of your first 4-hour period of the rest, you gain the benefits of a short rest and regain all spent rest points. And there's a tip here saying, make sure you spend all your unused rest points at the beginning of the long rest, so you get them all back later. If that makes sense.
Spend them on what?
On healing.
At the beginning of a long rest.
Yes.
But why would
But
you
would
need
the long
to?
rest do the healing?
questions for the game master.
In the world of the game, you're having this conversation again with yourself, and we're just sitting there staring at you.
Questions for the game master.
Don't interrupt her. She's got one. She's gone off on one.
Well, asleep now. What if I miss biscuit time?
The boys are always having biscuit time.
While she's doing this, let's steal the stuff in the sack.
And let's have our own biscuit time.
Always miss biscuit time.
That's right, because there are options to take half a long rest
I see.
and stuff. But
Well, that's not worried
a full long rest is how you get back your mana points.
Okay,
Great.
so while Pyra's talking to herself, we're going to have a look in the sack.
Yeah, have a little
Okay.
explore.
You went into your own mind.
What is around us again? Remind me. So it's lots of sacks.
So yes, kind of in kind of it's all a bit kind of haphazardly like shoved kind of towards a wall. There's some like sacks, some crates, some kind of like
Stop laughing at the word sack.
It's just it's never been said so much.
Hessian sacks.
Sack.
You're in a room with
Sacks.
sacks.
Is there like a really big sack?
There's a really big sack. There's all shapes of sacks.
Brilliant.
Dangly sacks, long sacks.
I blame myself.
How full are these sacks?
So full. What are you going to find in there? I'm still in my head.
Okay, I open a sack.
Cool. You look through some sack, and you find some rotting grain, some rotting veg and stuff. But as you're kind of in this cluttered mess, I can just tell you what was all there. You don't need to roll an investigation thing. You find kind of some pop nuts, some like remains of them, some rotting
Don't need
veg,
them. Got enough.
rotting grain, some rotting meat cuts. Only a little bit of food, and it's all kind of slightly off.
God, I'm
There's,
glad we came and saved this stuff.
Yeah.
We're worth the nearly dying, right?
There's a few simple swords and axes and weapons and stuff. Simple helmet. A very nice-looking kind of scale mail gauntlet.
Ooh.
There's after taking some light activity in this little quick rest, you look through and you find a total of 10 gold. There's a child's rocking horse.
Who looks
There's-
after the money in this group?
I could look after them. You don't
I
have
could.
pockets, and
I could
you
absolutely look
talk
after
to
the
yourself.
money.
No, it's fine. I should look after the money. Well, I guess I've not seen this. You're looking through the bag.
That's true, and I
I could just sense
that's
money
true.
was there.
No one else can see this yet. Happy eats the gold.
No wonder we're all broke. Maybe we were probably millionaires before we met this guy.
He's just full of gold.
It's got bigger and bigger.
Last couple of months we've been like, where's
All our gold gone.
The more you eat, the closer you're going to get to disadvantage on stealth checks as you like jangle away.
Jangling around. Well, he's eating the gold because that's just how he stores things for safekeeping. Like he'll pass it later and then we'll have it. Okay. But he doesn't tell the others about it. He just eats the gold.
Okay, cool. You know,
Look, everyone, a sack of rotting meat. Sorry, was there more?
There's more stuff.
Carry on.
There's a child's rocking horse, a doll, some simple farming tools, and various other kind of random junk. You don't have to have a high intelligence for this, but you can tell this is kind of stuff from the village that might have been kind of left outside or whatever. So
Can I take a look at that gauntlet that sounded nice?
yeah, sure.
How nice is this gauntlet?
Pretty good. Why don't you roll me a investigation check thing?
Ooh, I'm very bad at that. 10. He
10.
eats the gauntlet.
It's quite big. It's stuck in your mouth. You kind of chew on it. It's very. It's a good gauntlet. It's good. It seems to be intact, and kind of biting into it, it's kind of hard to dent. It's
Okay, oh look, Pyra, what do you think this is?
No. She comes out of talking to herself. Are you showing me the gauntlet?
Yeah, I think he'd go to you. You're the smart one.
Yes, I've seen many of these in my time. Gauntlet. I think that's a glove. I think you put on to fight with.
yep.
Does Pyra know exactly as much as Bryony knows?
No, she's very clever.
I think because of your background and stuff, I think you'd know what a gauntlet is. Yes.
And I've told you.
You're not wrong. It is a glove.
It is a glove.
Is it magic? Do you think it's magical? Is it a magical glove?
She kind of sniffs it. No. I don't believe so.
Roll an investigation check.
She's made her choice.
11.
11. I mean, you can't tell anything too special about it. It kind of seems quite nice. But you've got a high intelligence score, and you've summarized that, if this is from the village, then this is probably from the blacksmith, their place. So,
what do you think, Whimsly? Is it a glove or a metal hand sack?
That's exactly what. That's a very good. Yes, it's
both
both.
basically the same thing, actually.
Oh.
You know, but I should just take this. I actually know the blacksmith. Sure. And maybe we might be able to give it back to him at a price.
Ooh.
If we give all of this stuff, we hold it to ransom, basically, and then we can give it back and we make more cash, because there seems to be no gold here at all.
I know, but we still need to catch this thief. That was what we were sent on this journey for. That's what the reward was for. And if we go back without the thief, we won't get the reward.
Wasn't that the person we just killed?
Yes.
Do you think we just slaughtered an innocent person?
So we need to take back the
body.
something that
I don't
proves that
remember.
we
Do
killed them.
you remember the poster? Did it say dead or alive? Were we supposed to kill him or bring him back?
Oh.
Well, there was a lot of writing on that.
Do I remember? You know, this is another reason why you should stop eating things.
But then I'll die.
No, but you didn't need to eat the poster. Do you remember that? If we'd be able to look at the poster right now,
If we could.
we could take a long rest and wait for it to come back out.
Yeah, exactly. It's coming. Don't worry. I'm just storing it for later.
Perhaps in the meantime, we take the gauntlet, the blacksmith, and we take back a piece of, maybe the face of whatever we've killed.
Oh my God, the face! You want to carve its face off?
We've got to take something back.
Pyra,
Its head.
Go ahead.
Carve its face off!
I didn't think that was as disgusting, but now that you're saying it at me, I see that that's quite weird.
I think it would be a bonding experience for all of us. Let's together cut the face off this corpse. As Pyra requested.
I'm going to step out of this one.
Hey, Whimsly, come on. Don't be like that.
Oh, you know me. I can't say no to a group activity.
So we all get our swords out.
We cut its face off.
Yeah.
So yes, you go up to the goblin, Grub Eye. You flip him over, and his face is pretty charred and stuff. There's blood dripping down from the lightning magic, which made blood explode out of his ears. You think his brain is probably a bit scrambled, and his face is charred and stuff. He's got one eye that's missing and a bit kind of like, well, even more like weepy now with like some pussy kind of substance. But there is a face.
What if we just cut the head off?
Why don't we just take the
simpler.
body? Why don't we just take the body? We could just carry it. There's three of us. I'm very strong.
Or has he got anything on him, like, like a signet ring that would be like, that was his?
That's
the mark
that's
of
nice.
that everyone would be like, that's that goblin guy.
Looking, no roll required. You kind of check his pockets and stuff. He's got very simple like clothing on and stuff. You do find a little book kind of strapped to the inside of his little jerkin coat.
Oh, little book.
A little book.
A book.
Little book in his pocket.
What? Have a little read of it.
I think it might be a diary.
He's keeping a diary.
Oh, read it. Read it out to us.
Just another day in the cave.
I'm rather lonely. I've been getting the clods to dance for me again. I find it kind of raunchy. And I just think, can we take this back?
I can actually tell you what's in the book if you want.
That's strange. That's just one page of it, but there's a lot more there to be
It's
seen.
really good. It's really good. I like it.
You open it up, and
Was she just lying?
immediately you can tell that this is old. It's in very like poor condition. In fact, what languages do you speak?
I speak Elvish and Gnomish.
Of course you speak Elvish, yes. And you open up, and there is a... Are you fluent, yeah? You're completely fluent, yeah.
Yes. No, I'm limited. It says limited.
Then could you please roll a language check?
Oh, that's cool.
So in DC20, you can kind of know the language where you have to roll, and you can be completely fluent with it. You don't need to roll.
It says plus intelligence or charisma. So do I get to pick?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah. So
You're more
probably your
intelligent,
intelligence.
I'm more intelligent than... I'm not charismatic at all.
Oh, you've dropped your dice.
No charisma, no intelligence.
It's a natural 20.
Hey! Very good.
Wow.
Having said that, so 23 if I use...
Let's share this, because otherwise we're going to have to tear the room apart.
Fantastic. Okay, so with that natural 20, you open up, and this is old, and you also notice the kind of very rusted metal bands kind of around the book as well. They kind of have this very old elvish design to them. And you open up, and though you don't really recognize what to do with them, but the language suggests these are spells. There's a few kind of remnants of some spells in here.
Okay, so I was lying before, guys. That's my sense of humour. I'm sorry, I'm not very charismatic. I really wanted to lighten the mood, and I thought maybe reading you a bit of his diary might be funny in some way. But actually, it's a spell book.
It's just a bit of a... Oh, it's a spell book.
But you flick through, and but most of it is illegible. And some of the times when you turn the pages, they crumble in your hand. Extremely old. But you do reach an area where there's no more spells. It's a journal. There looks like there's some sort of entries in there.
Were you not lying?
I wasn't lying. Again, I was...
You were lying about lying.
I lied
That was
again.
your sense of humour.
It's my sense of humour.
To lie again.
Did you like it?
I don't know what to believe anymore.
I was joking.
Yeah.
It is a journal.
Oh.
What does it say?
Does it say what she said, or was that a lie?
Exactly the same. No. These journal entries are old as well, and you can only make out little snippets of them. But taking some time during your quick rest, you only get, with your natural 20, you get these little snippets. Another failure. It will serve once again. Another page or two that crumbles, and then you get to another bit. Aid us in the glorious return. Nothing. Pages go by.
You keep falling asleep when it was writing.
No reaction, like it's waiting for something else. A few more pages. Finally made progress. I was right to commit to the tablet. It's crude, but... Another few pages. It moved. I felt it. I believe all is ready. Today, I will make it obey me. And that is the last entry. The rest of the pages, a few pages left, and they're blank.
I thought yours was better, Pyra.
Well, it was slightly more upbeat. That was terrifying.
It's a bit of a downer here.
What do you think it was talking about, the monster it was controlling?
The big guy.
The big guy.
Big guy.
Yes.
The
big guy.
that guy, yeah.
You look up, and once
Maybe
again, there's that huge figure that's kind of like, the legs of it has an ear, is kind of disappeared into the floor. It's like in this huge hunched kind of position, so its back seems to disappear into the ceiling of this cave as well. And these extremely broad chest, no face or head or anything, just this very wide, broad chest, and two massive arms of rock and dirt and earth, one of which slammed on the floor eons ago, which is where you saw the skeleton.
So this is some sort of like titan, some sort of giant.
So this is the thing. He didn't make this. This was here. He found it and was trying to reanimate it, right?
Yes,
wow.
feels like that.
But by the suggestion of the book, it nearly did it, or it has done it. No, it didn't do it. It's trying to do that. And it failed.
There was progress.
The last entry was, today I will make it obey me.
Today I will make it obey me. No, we haven't killed it.
And
we killed the person who did the diary, yeah.
But
We killed him.
if he was that close, maybe we can make this thing obey us.
Well, as a reminder, this is probably last session where I told you this, under that fist is a skeletal form.
Oh, yeah.
We should check.
Check the skeletal form.
Absolutely.
Check the skeletal form.
Check the skeletal form. I run over and I go and check it.
Great. Roll a medicine or nature check.
Any other suggestions? 9.
Or investigation if you want.
9.
Bones. There's bones. They look old.
We could sell these. Sell the bones.
Pyra, why don't you have a look? You're very clever.
I could have a look. And do you think this spell book has something to do with, was he using these spells to try and...
I can do spells. Maybe I could take a look at the spell book.
Could you read Elvish?
Maybe you could read it to me.
I can read Elvish.
Read and repeat. I'll check out the bones.
Check the bones. Check the bones. Yeah, we both speak it. Yeah, it's lovely.
Right, that's a 9 as well.
Plus anything? Oh no, you get +3.
Yeah, that's a 6. Oh, no, it's not. What's that?
That's a 9 because of the dot.
9 plus 3?
Oh, I see. 9 plus 3.
Thank God, it's a low DC. But again,
12.
especially this makes sense for you. Well, actually, it would have for you, Whimsly, as well. But the bones are ancient. These like moats, loads of like just kind of crumbled. But some of the skull is still intact. The legs, the lower half of the skeleton is underneath this kind of huge fist. So you gather that it was trying to dive away or something before it was smashed. But the skull has a shape, an elvish shape to it.
Oh, an elvish shape.
Well, how do you know that?
Well, I speak fluent Elvish. So if you speak fluent Elvish, you probably know an Elvish face.
Oh. It looks like he's crushed an old ancient elf.
Why we should maybe take this face as well. We'll take both faces, and we could take this to town. Ask a historian.
I don't like the thought of
Yet
you were old ancient skeletons.
But a newly dead
I'm up
face.
for carving off the face of a goblin.
Can I see
But an elf? This is one of my people potentially.
One of our people.
Our people,
Yeah.
exactly. We can't just pull its head off.
But we can't just leave it here. We need to take this to someone who might be able to give us some advice. Oh, I ripped the head off.
You grab the skeletal.
Yes,
yeah.
I hate
Head
when
off
people
the skull.
repeat back to what you've said because you suddenly go, "That was a bad choice. I shouldn't have
No,
done
it was a
that."
great choice.
Grab it.
I love it. It's just
Crumbles.
shocking.
Oh, it crumbles.
Crumbles.
Oh.
It's this.
But there was an elvish helmet on it.
No, it's just elvish
just
skull.
shaped head.
Skull.
Yeah.
You could like whatever clothes it was wearing, they've pretty much totally rotted away.
Yeah.
You it's safe to say that this is a very, very, very old corpse. There's no corpse anymore. It's just bones and dust.
So with the spells, so he's clearly been using some spells to try and animate this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he be stealing rotten food? Or why would he be stealing food that's then gone rotten? Is it like is that part of the sacrifice too?
Well, he was
giving it food?
He was stealing stuff and using bits and pieces to make those monsters, right? He was putting bits of armor or whatever onto
Clothes
them
on them.
to make little monster people. But was that like a separate project? That was like a passion project of his? Well, the main thing was get the golem going. And on the side, he was like, I'll make little dancing
It was
people.
like, yeah, maybe. He just wants to.
Because of your
modern
natural
dance.
because of your natural 20 earlier. Flicking back through the book and you look at the spells and Happy, the spellcasters could probably help you with this, and the other elvish person. There's only a few.
I'm helping.
The other Elvish person.
The only there's two main spells that are kind of just about readable.
Right.
One is acid bolt, and one is some sort of like way to catapult an object in a direction. And these are the two spells the goblins used in the fight. There is also some spells that seem to describe theories of bringing sentience to inanimate objects and crafting golems and homunculi.
Okay. So he had the spell.
So maybe he wasn't trying to wake this beast up. He was just trying to put his own kind of personality into this beast and then use its form. Does that make sense?
Maybe that's how it works. Maybe that's how you bring it to life. You put your mind in it.
You put your mind in it.
Guys, I think we should try out the spell.
Oh, yeah.
I think that Whimsly, what's to lose? We bring back this big
thing that could destroy us, that killed one of these
crushes
elves.
us with its big hands.
What if
I love it.
No, but what if it thinks we're like, we're related to this ancient elf?
Let's do it
And then run.
think about it.
We could do it and run. Okay.
You cast a spell because you can read Elvish.
I can.
And I'll
my
help
God,
you because
yeah.
I do magic.
So how are you going to help me?
I'm going to he puts his tortoise hand on the back of your head and he just puts an electric current into your brain.
What is it a healthy current?
Well, it's just electricity, you know?
A healthy current.
Is it good electricity, or is it like you're trying to electrocute my brain?
All electricity is electricity.
No, I know, but like the electric chair, for example, didn't help them. The electric chair killed them.
No, it's just enough of a buzz to give you an extra focus.
So
That's the idea.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly how helping works in this game, but I think it was pretty much exactly that.
Electric shocking someone's brain.
Okay, I'll allow this. I'll allow a help die to be added to your Arcana roll.
That's the plan.
Nice.
So that's a D8 added to your D20.
Just to check if we do have to run. I'm so sorry.
No, I was going to say, do I get advantage because I speak Elvish? Why would that be a case?
not.
No. So you're going to say?
Just to check, if we do have to, make a quick exit, can we only go back out the way we came in? Or are we in the chamber and it's back out?
Looking around, no roll required. You see, there's the main way you came in. You can't see any other kind of way out. You do see a couple of like little small holes, goblin-sized, in the walls or whatever. And from last session, there are kind of smaller little tunnels that he was using to kind of crawl around this cave.
Yeah.
Oh, great. That we could fit through.
No.
Oh.
Great.
Goblin-sized holes.
Okay.
Okay, great. 6.
With the help die as well.
Oh, what was the help die? That would be...
D8.
Ooh. I don't think this is going to make a difference.
Is there a thing in DC20 that's like joint casting spells?
There is, I believe. I can't remember how that works.
Dual casting or something like that? Maybe it's not relevant right now.
Well, to save looking up the rule, and because of this isn't combat or anything, I'll allow you to roll with advantage, or happy you can roll as well.
Oh, I want to roll as well.
Yeah, you roll. But your Arcana's low as well.
Oh, natural 1.
You electrocute my brain.
Yes.
You... My brain just fries.
That surge of electricity, as you're trying to focus, jumps you so much, and you put your hand down on the page that's on the floor, and you tear another page out, and it crumbles. Which contained a bit of the theories of...
I also have to do the wild magic table again. Because that was a magic thing.
And you're connected to my brain. Yeah. What are you going to do to me?
Yeah.
You chose a really rubbish character.
I can't believe how much this is happening. I keep getting natural ones whenever I try and cast a spell.
Because of the... Actually, no, fine. Do it for a laugh, yeah.
We're playing by the rules here.
Yeah.
Hot on the rules.
Rules are rules.
So it was with a disadvantage.
Disadvantage because it was a natural one.
So... I explode with a magical blast wave. I take true damage equal to my prime modifier, which is 3. Any creature within 5 spaces must succeed a physical save against my save DC or take the same amount of damage.
Are we just going to
pretty much exactly
TPK?
Yeah.
So you've been like, let me help you. Touch the back of his head, exploded yourself, and damaged him.
Just gone. I'm just flown back across the room.
Into my brain.
Yeah.
It's just an explosion of electricity, or
it's an explosion of electricity just from the hand that's touching his head, just like I was holding an electric grenade in my hand. Just
blow up my head. I rip off a piece of paper.
It's save DC 14.
17.
Oh yeah, you pass. So you don't take the same damage.
Great, I take no damage.
You duck.
Okay, great. Yeah, I get away.
I just catapult back across the room.
How are you health-wise?
Worse now. I'm down to 5. I'd luckily healed quite a bit.
Oh, yes, you've done your rest.
Right,
points. Yes. Okay, yes. So with that explosion, it echoes throughout the chamber, like bits of earth and dust just kind of shake and like fall off this figure and the roof of the ceiling of this cave. And the book is... A lot of the pages even more illegible. I can't say that word.
Illegible.
Thank you.
So I think Happy just kind of bounces back like a kind of wild boulder because he's just retreated into his shell, catapults back, smashes into the wall, slides down, and then his little head flops out and he goes, ugh, and a load of gold.
Oh, that's where the gold... You've been eating the gold?
Look what I found, everybody.
You are a nuisance, to say the least.
Pyra, go and take the gold. Put it in your pockets.
I march over and I get my bio very annoyed, like an angry mother. She's just like, putting it in. She's like, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. You ruined the day again.
Whimsly, the second date's going really bad.
It's really not going very well, is it?
What do I do,
know. Oh, no, I love this. Come over here, pal. Let me tell you what you need to do. You need to stop eating gold. Okay. You need to stop electrocuting people's brains. This happens a lot, doesn't it? Yep. And you just need to charm. You need charisma. You know how charismatic she is. So you need to match that charisma. Thanks. Go over there now and, I don't know, just don't care. Just don't care as much. That's what you need to do.
I can hear everything you're saying is not going to work.
There's only 3 of us. I didn't want to leave you out.
One other thing you should not do is talk about it in front of the woman that you're trying to... Now.
I don't care.
That's it. Playing hard to get. Look how it's working. Splashing.
Let's go.
I think we should go back to the village. I've had quite enough.
Oh, dear.
Can we take the spellbook with us? We're not going to leave it.
Yes, I'll take the spellbook.
Okay. You can take the spellbook. Yes, so you take it with you. Yeah, it's even more of a mess than it was before. You have to be quite delicate with it. Are you taking a goblin head? Is that what you're doing? Are you...
I think we should take the goblin head.
She's so furious, she just gets her sword out and she just... And she picks it up by the hair and she says, are you coming or what? And she walks off down the corridor with the head.
Oh, I kind of find her attractive now.
I think it worked.
I think it did, I did. Oh, my God.
I'll wear her down.
The perfect way to get the person you love.
This is his campaign, I think over time, somehow get Pyra to like him. At least a mild like.
But I did originally like you as a friend.
You got to know him, and now we begin again.
Everyone roll an awareness check with disadvantage because of this.
Oh, we're sharing now. So there you go.
That is a natural 1.
Mine's 14.
14 with disadvantage, great.
That's 4. 4.
So as your elven heritage friends kind of walk off, you kind of, as tortoises do, take a little bit extra time. And you kick over some of the dirt from the dirt totems that were smashed earlier, and you see a kind of half of that kind of chunk of rock which the goblin shoved in the totem. You just kind of kick it, and it skips along the floor a bit, and it flips over, and you see kind of half of an image on it.
Well, on we go. And he keeps walking.
No! We've not noticed, can we?
Well, I actually got 9. I was wrong. I got 9, not 4, because I didn't have my awareness.
Can you notice this guy?
Can I notice and be like...
I won't ruin the game. He picks it up and looks at it.
You see, this is definitely half of a tablet of some sort. And on this side, it seems to be like, where it's broken, it seems to be the image of like half an eye or something. And there's what looks like some sort of toothy mouth to the side of it, and like half a toothy mouth above. It's kind of like half.
An eye with a mouth beside it and a mouth above it.
Yeah. As you see.
Ooh, wait, so can you... I don't understand the geometry of it.
Well, I'll help you out. Like, and you remember the goblin shoved something in both totems?
Yes.
So you walk up.
Happy. His brain hurts for a moment, and he gives himself a little shock. And he thinks, the other totem. And he goes over to that and pulls the thing out of that as well. And he puts them together.
You do.
And he eats it. He doesn't eat.
You put it together, and it fits almost perfectly. It's kind of cracked and stuff from the smashing I got. But yeah, now the full image is there. You can just about make it out. Yeah, it's this central eye with a slit down the middle. And on its left side and on its right side are these kind of mouths kind of agape, as if they're trying to kind of eat the eye, and one above as well.
Ooh. But there's not one underneath.
It's not one underneath. No.
The eye and the mouths. Ooh. Pyra, Whimsly, come back to the cave.
What? No, we need to get out of here now. What's wrong?
I got you a present. This.
What is that? And
It's my friend.
no, okay. Well, can I say hello to Mr. Friend?
can.
Here we go. That's very nice. And I kind of hold it in front of all of us. I don't know what this is.
The totem that was the tablet that was mentioned in the journal in the book.
What did it say?
And
What did it say?
I can't remember specifically, but it said about
We still have the
tablet
journal.
that he was using to bring the golem back.
So he used that for that monster that we killed.
Yes,
We
so
might be able to bring the golem back to life still.
Yes.
So let's put this thing together with the spell somehow.
Can you remember the spell? Because half of it fell away.
Can we
Did
read
you
the
learn
book?
it?
The book there was a lot of it was missing anyway. This is a very old book. And I'll help you out. After some time, you kind of realize that whatever the goblin was doing, it was using the remains of those kind of like notes and stuff. But the goblin didn't seem to have anything to do with the large one that's still up there. The goblin was focusing on making his dirt friends and making these kind of homunculi and stuff like that. But the goblin did mention during last episode, he did shout something about the teeth and the eyes.
He did.
He did. God, we've got to go back and watch that episode.
And at this point, you kind of looking around, you look at where the goblin was kind of sleeping, and it's dimly lit, but you can now see there is kind of like scratchings on the wall. And you see some kind of like childlike pictures of a goblin-like figure and some other figures dancing, being friends, but also having a laugh, beating the shit out of other figures and stuff like that. But then there is one other symbol just kind of up and to the left in kind of a mad scrawl, and it looks like an eye with 3 mouths around it.
Maybe it was a...
Can we push that into the wall? Does it fit in there? Would that fit into the wall? No. We have to dance. We have to dance.
We have to. That's why he was making dancing things. You need enough things dancing to make the magic happen.
You are the smartest one here.
Thank you,
Do you-
Whimsly.
you know you're-
But I think you're wrong. I think it's you.
I'm sorry, I think it's me. Who told you what a gauntlet was?
Fancy glove.
That's true.
I don't think dancing is the right thing, though, is it?
Isn't it? I think it's quite a good guess.
Everyone can roll an occult check.
Ooh, that's fun.
Occult. Oh, I've done it again. Okay.
Okay, I'm bad at that as well.
13 plus 16.
16.
Ooh.
15.
15.
6.
Okay.
Bad at everything.
You two, after some time like talking about this and whatever, you come to realize that there's no real puzzle to solve here right now. This is just evidence of some sort of religious symbol being used in some sort of ritual or whatever here long ago. Yeah, and even with a 16, you don't know what exactly this symbol represents, but it seems fairly malicious.
I say, this is something we should be careful. We shouldn't just dance and try and bring it back to life. I think we need to take this to someone who knows about this symbol, and we need to find out more information about this before we do anything.
Whimsly, you're absolutely right. What are we doing rushing into things like that? What? I'm sorry, I was in a heated state after what happened, and I was rushing into things, but you're right. It's always best to take a step back
and find out.
Gather our thoughts. Really think about it. So I think you're right.
Happy is lost in the dance. He's moving, he's throwing shapes, he's spinning on his back, he's dancing.
So roll a, performance check in DC20, or is it...
What is it?
Charisma. Influence.
An influence check is what it usually is.
Sure, let's see how well you can impress your friends.
That's 8.
We just ignore him while we're having this conversation and be like, let's head off, because if we get further enough, far enough, he'll work out we've gone and they'll come find us.
Thank you. I agree. Let's do that. And then they just start to walk off with the goblin head and the tablet.
And they're like holding hands but through the gauntlet.
Yeah.
You taking the stolen goods with you?
I'll take a handful of pop nuts.
I'm going to take the... Well, we've got the gauntlet.
We've got the tablet. We've got
Can we do a retrospective kind of... Is there anything, having worked in the town, is there anything that, like, any of the places I worked at that belonged to this?
Nowhere in particular. Like there's not. Yeah, the most valuable thing that you found there was like the gauntlet.
Okay.
But no, not really. No, there's kind of simple things that must have just belonged to some of the farmers, other locals that just kind of might have been left propped up outside the houses and the kind of farming areas.
Just take some of the meat then. Great. Pocket full of meat.
All the food is pretty scarce and rotted.
Don't judge what my choice.
No, it's fine. I'm just paint the picture for you. And
Happy finishes his dance. And then he looks around and he sees the two of them walking away holding hands. And he goes, "Wingman?" and then just slowly walks after them.
Oh no! Episode 2, we've already found conflict. That's improv.
There we go.
Very good.
Great. So
okay.
And we head back.
So you take your time leaving the cave. And once again, it's kind of a deep cave system. You ended up like traveling for quite a bit through the cave system. But eventually you'll find your way outside. Someone roll a survival check. Is someone proficient in survival?
No.
I think I might be.
Oh, I am.
You're very good at
Yeah,
stuff.
roll a survival check.
Yeah.
So this would be...
You're proficient, but you're bad at it.
I am.
You're only 0.
I'm 0, but I am proficient in it. So lest we
Pyra's
forget.
just kind of good at everything. You've got 5 in survival.
I do.
Yeah, you.
No, you roll.
Well, 10.
Yeah.
No, I think Bri should do it, please.
I'll let you roll as well.
Pyra basically...
Pyra should be doing
everything. Thing
everything.
about DC20, you choose where your stats go, and that determines how good you are. If you're very intelligent, it gives you more skill points, which you can spend on making yourself better at more things. And because Pyra is a very intelligent character, she's just pretty good at everything.
Yeah.
I'm
Guys.
shit at everything.
Tara, I've got no insight, no influence,
No.
no animal skills.
Oh,
Actually, that's why
animal
we're
skills.
having trouble.
I'm an animal. And really,
An animal, and I'm just about that. I got 20. Not a natural one.
20.
Oh.
Great. Okay. So you realize you think about your journey here and the route you took, the way you were kind of changing direction quite a bit, following these tracks. And you gather that you're actually closer to town than you think. Like the tracks you took were in such a kind of like windy way that it must have been like a bit of a strange route to get here. But actually you think, like if you're looking from a bird's eye view, you're probably not that far from town. And you look back knowing where north is. The north is the rocky kind of slope or cliff where the cave kind of disappears into. You, with a 20, you realize that if you climb that cliff, you could probably get back to Cracklestone way quicker. The tracks took you a very long way round to go downhill and into that cave. Yeah, it's up to you. This is where you want to go.
Guys, stop, halt. I am extremely... I know where north is.
Oh, wow.
South, east, and west. But north, if we face north, you see this rocky bit in front of us?
Yeah.
This is actually much closer to the village than if we go back through. If we went the way we came, we'd be...
It would take ages.
If we go climb this wall, we could be back like that. What do you say?
I love me an adventure. I say we climb. I've not climbed in 3 years.
Well, time to get your back on. I think if ever there was a time to get back on the wall,
climbing.
now.
Back on the wall.
You've not been climbing since that wall accident.
Yes, I fell 10 feet. That's not that far. That wasn't that far, but it was traumatic. Neither. Yeah, I know. I'm panicking. I am.
You wake up in the night shouting, "Wall!"
And it was just terrifying. Wall.
Betrayed by that wall.
What about you? What do you like?
Tortoise.
I have a name.
You do not know how to talk to animals at all.
I have a name, Pyra.
Sorry. Happy.
All right, elf. No, we do not climb tortoises. We're not natural climbers. It is true.
What if we got him into a ball and we hoisted him?
Well, we could just climb.
Okay, let's try. Let's
You may
try.
not want to, but I think...
No. Tortoises aren't natural climbers, but I am quite the climber. I shall show you my climbing skills and impress you as such. Happy goes first.
Okay. Now, this can be a skill challenge where you need a certain amount of success points. So if there's something you want to do in a kind of combo way, you can,
We could
like
just
to help each other.
push you up with your arms. We'll just like the bottom pushing.
Happy's going to use just his sheer strength to just kind of punch like handholds into the wall and just
Oh, that's a good idea.
great.
all the way up.
Okay, that's going to be
He's got like hard claws.
physical attack. That's going to be an attack.
Yeah,
We can
okay,
kind of
great.
just
Yeah.
follow you up, can't we? Just
then you
using
can
your
use the handholds
your
that he
handholds.
makes.
Okay, well, depending how successful
Yeah,
you are.
that's very true.
Yeah.
We'll hold off.
All right, then you athletics if you're climbing up after.
Yeah.
And
But we're going to want to do something different because that's the thing on DC20. If we do the same, we're going to get
I
disadvantage.
believe so.
So,
So mine's attack. One of you can do an athleticsy thing. The other can do a more acrobaticsy thing, right?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Yeah.
I'll allow that. It's climbing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you quite athletic, Pyra?
Yes, acrobatics is good for me.
Amazing. And you happily go athletic?
yes.
All right.
So I sort of, I go like one handhold and then I dig my sword in and then I use that as like a foothold
Nice.
and then I acrobat up. I sort of swing off the swords that I have.
Great. Well,
built,
let's
Let's
see
see.
if you
Yeah.
achieve what you're planning. So everyone roll their checks. So we got athletics from Whimsly, attack roll from Happy, and an acrobatics. Oh no.
Did you get an actual one?
No, I got a 9.
9, okay. This one fail.
I got 12.
12, success.
11.
Success.
Oh, yeah, great.
2. However, so who rolled the 9? You did.
Yeah.
Okay.
The person kind of leading the party, the handhold.
Your plan is going well. You're going up. You are actually punching the holes and stuff. But unfortunately, you had stopped paying attention to your friends. And as Pyra flips up once, you haven't moved, and she catches your foot, and you fall.
I'm going to try and catch him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Because I'm like below. I think I'm like at the back.
Okay.
So he's like falling and you're just...
Yeah, I'm going to try and catch.
All right. He's a big. I'm going to make this a might roll.
What happened there?
I got really nervous. I'm on a wall, man. I'm not comfortable here. 14.
14. Okay. I'm going to say that's enough. Your wingman.
It's fine.
Your wingman catches you.
Wingman!
I've got you. I hate walls.
And with that, you slowly manage to get up while taking no damage, I'll say.
Oh.
So yeah, you make it to the top. And on the top, you if you want, you can just proceed back to town. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Great.
Great.
Cool.
Yes.
So I'll just tell you what you did there. You avoided some encounters.
Ooh.
And in fact, as you reach the top, I'll say your passive awareness is aware of this. You hear something down from where you've just climbed from in the trees. And you check down and you see some shape, some creature coming out from the foliage, sniffing around. Big feathered antlers, kind of a black and white kind of thing. And you see the moose squin.
Oh, the moose squid is looking for its children. We are such bad people.
And it reaches a spot, this kind of wet patch of dirt. And it starts sniffing at it. And then it lets out this sorrowful roar.
Ooh.
What would the roar sound like with a moose penguin?
Soulful moose squin roar.
Sorrowful, not soulful.
Sorrowful. Like soulful.
Soulful, like
Give us a soulful
It lets
as
out
well.
like a jazzy roar.
soulful. Just gets our little saxophone.
Listen to that Moose Queen's sad music.
Oh no! Hang on though. It's so we see it's like picking up our scent.
You see that it was clearly like...
But it's not going to be able to climb up a cliff.
No, it hasn't noticed you right now.
Yeah,
right now it's distracted by the strong scent of a broken egg.
What do you think we should do? Maybe drop the eggs back down?
No.
We'll shout catch before we do it.
I don't think we should do that. I think we should...
They're very expensive eggs. If we were going to sell them, they'd be... But look at the moose squin. It's so sad.
We need the money. That's why we came here. We need the money. We need the money so we can sell these eggs. I know it's cruel, but we need the money. So I say we don't do it. I say we keep the eggs. That's my vote.
Even if we wanted to give them back, how would we get? It's all the way down there.
What if we keep one and give one back?
I am intrigued to see how you're going to give one back. So I say I
roll
agree.
It gently down
a cliff edge. You can't roll through air.
Please do that. I want to see that happen.
She's like, no, I can't. No, because I do it bad.
Just dropping an egg next to this morning creature. Explodes.
We're just over the cliff like, no. Oh, no, we can't.
We can't.
We can try and get it down there. We can...
Have you got any spells? Either of you got any useful spells that can fly it down?
Did not expect you guys to want to return the eggs.
It's this jazzy moose queen that's got us going.
It was the soulful music that really got
jazz. Okay, how high is this cliff?
Oh, it's a good like 25, 30 feet up.
Okay, right,
That's quite far.
Fuck it, let's keep them.
I say we go. I think we just leave it.
Hold on. Okay. Happy takes out his egg because he has an egg. And he misty steps down.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Oh,
he misty steps down.
Okay, the range is. Oh, it's squares, isn't it? It's in squares.
It's squares, so
I'll say it's enough. Yeah.
It's 20 feet.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he misty steps down. Boom.
Okay. As soon as you appear, the moose squin just kind of its large head like turns to you, locks eyes with you.
I found this. Just one of them. The other two are gone.
Slowly starts approaching. His head kind of still.
Oh God!
That's close enough.
Please tell me he is just using his.
He's just got his claws.
Just one.
He's just using his toes.
That's close enough.
Roll an animal check.
He has an animal. He has proficiency in animals.
Oh God!
Got a 6.
6. It keeps approaching. Just charges at you.
He throws the egg. No, he doesn't throw the egg. He puts it down and misty steps out of there.
Does a 12 hit? Don't think it does.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. So you manage to.
He just pulls his head in at the last second and the horns swing.
Yes, it does that. Yes. And the moose squin goes past you and turns around. Its antlers scrape against the cliff face.
He puts the egg down.
It turns and it's ready to go for you again.
And then Misty stepped back up.
And you disappear and it runs forward and it skids to a halt, just knocking over the egg and it looks around, confused of where you've gone. And then after a while, it scoops up the egg in one of its antlers. Oh. It's just balancing up in its kind of scoop and then slowly starts disappearing back into the forest.
Now it knows what we look like. It's seen us all. We might get away with it. We don't look like a tortoise.
Happy, you've gained a lot of my respect just then.
I don't care. God. Don't care. And I'm whispering.
I don't care.
Nice. Very good. Very good.
Right. Let me walk forward.
Absolutely nailed that.
Whimsly, do you think she'd like me more if I had hair?
I'm walking off now.
Oh my God, you don't have hair.
I'm completely smooth.
So smooth.
I've noticed all you other creatures all have hair.
Hey, well, we can do something about that. I take out some hempen rope. And I tie it around and I fray it slightly so a little bits of hair are coming out. And I just put it on. I was like, that looks weird, but I guess we fixed it, right?
Thanks, Wingman.
I haven't seen that because I'm already walking around town,
Yeah.
so I'll see that at some point.
And we carry on.
And I take the gauntlet and I hold it out for you to hold onto as well, and we walk following.
Oh. Wingman.
Cool. So you start heading back to Cracklestone, and because you climb that cliff face, you're going to get back there much quicker. So, finally, after a long day, you return to Cracklestone. The sun has just set, and the soft glow of lanterns illuminate the village. It's a clear night with a canopy and with a canopy no longer blocking your view of the sky. You can see the stars. You can see Leora, the moon. That's the name of the moon.
Oh, Leora.
Leora.
Cool.
Oh.
And the planetary ring that arches across the sky, a shimmering band of light stretching from one horizon to the other. To you guys, this is normal. You see that every day. It's fine. It's just
What,
part of the planet.
so describe that. So that's
So
what...
the planetary ring that's around this planet, you can see from the sky.
Oh, like Saturn.
see
There's
the
like
you
ring.
can
planets.
see the ring kind of like dominates like half of the sky from this area of the planet.
But it's not planets, it's sort of like what Saturn is, like little like comets.
It's from where it
It's
kind of
rock.
just looks like this big kind of silvery band. It kind of depends on the light of the moonlight and the sun and the time of year and the
That
day
is
and stuff.
very cool.
Yeah, I did some science research into this to see if this is possible.
Yeah.
It is. So, yeah. You also just see some locals walking about after the end of their workday. Some you assume likely headed home, some to a local inn to rest.
Or should we head to the inn for a rest?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do we not have a... Well, we wouldn't have accommodation here, would we?
You've been in town for quite a bit. You've probably been using a couple of the inns to sleep. The most popular one that you probably used is the Clumsy Deer.
The Clumsy Deer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's head back to the Clumsy Deer, shall we?
We can have a little drink, count our money,
Yes.
and we can work out the next plan.
Anybody got a comb?
Good Lord, what have you done? There's rope on your head. Do you know that this rope... Is that hurting? It looks like it's digging
I
in.
don't care.
Nice, you're doing great.
Oh, it's not working.
No, it is working.
Why
More
on
confidence.
earth?
Oh, Misty Step, Misty Step.
Misty Step. He misty steps away, and just a sad bit of rope just flops to the floor. Misty steps over to the inn.
He's just trying, He's just really, really trying. You know what? You shouldn't. Just don't care. Just act as if you don't care. Trust me, it will work. Just don't care. Right. Yeah.
Whimsly, have you ever wished upon a star?
I just walk away. I just walk away. I'm just going to get
Genuinely
to the pub.
doesn't care. Not that shit.
All right, well, guess I'll just keep wishing. Let's go to
The tavern, yes. I'll walk off straight to the tavern.
So you move through the southern edge of Cracklestone, and you come to the main road. You see the Guardian Rock that dominates the centre of this village, and not far off, you see the Clumsy Deer. It's a quaint inn situated close to the main road. A stone's throw from the Guardian Rock. It is a 2-story building with a thatched roof that slopes over... I didn't say sack, why are you laughing?
Still picturing the rope.
I was I'm still thinking about it. It's so silly. Also, where's he Misty Step to? Like, we've not even really... All of us just collectively went, he'll turn up. Like,
He misty steps.
Well, he usually misty steps and just appears back where he was.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I was expecting. But
No, he's figured it out now. He misty steps 20 feet straight up. Stuck on a telephone pole.
oh God.
Sorry, Greg. You were describing the...
Yeah, it was very good.
So he misty stepped to exactly where you're talking about.
Okay, yes, you started heading in that direction. Great. Okay, so you're all just kind of walking like awkwardly distant from each other.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So yes, the quaint little inn, situated close to the main road, near the centre of the village, a stone's throw from the Guardian Rock. 2-story building with a thatched roof that slopes over gently over the upper windows. The exterior is adorned with hanging baskets of colourful flowers, giving it a welcoming appearance. There are 2 trees either side of the building that seem to merge with the walls. There's a sign that sways gently in the evening breeze above the main entryway, and it's a beautifully carved deer that is upside down. And the words below that read, "The Clumsy Deer." And just outside, you see a few people kind of heading in. You can hear kind of a slight buzz from inside. You see Darge talking with Gwenry, one of the volunteer guards, dwarven, red hair, freckles. You went on a date or two with her, I believe. Yeah.
I've been on a date with both of them, so that's awkward.
Yeah, and Darge sees you approach and is like, oh, you're back. How'd it go?
Well, check this out. And I point, and I expect you to hold...
Produce a face.
And this patron's kind of walking by who's like, great, is that
We killed a goblin who had stolen all the things.
This is the culprit?
Yes. Money.
He will bother you no longer, sir.
Okay, great. And what did he do with the stolen stuff?
We left it there.
It's in a cave. But it's all rotten. It's all rotten.
Did you not take anything with you?
We took...
You just took the gauntlet.
No, pockets of meat. And I take out some of the meat. And then also, no, we don't look
We
at me.
got some-
We didn't get... we didn't find any gold.
No.
We didn't find any gold.
No.
There was a rocking horse, I believe. We left
yes.
that there. No one needs that back.
Why did you leave all the stolen goods?
Well, there's only three of
Were you
us.
expecting us to carry it all back?
Whimsly, why did you
You
leave
can
the
go
gold?
into the cave now and get it all back.
We found all that gold. Why did you leave it behind?
Bold.
Old.
Nold.
You're bold. You're bold.
Right. All right. Okay. Let me get this straight. All right.
Yeah.
You found a goblin who stole all the stuff.
Correct.
Chopped his head off.
Here he is.
I'm sorry, guys, but I need proof to...
What more proof do you need?
His
We
head
chopped
is
someone's
There
head
are
off.
goblins in the forest. This could be any old goblin.
We brought this gauntlet back.
With that, he looks at the gauntlet. He's like, oh, okay. That was one of Wilril's that went missing.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. Well, cool. All right. Well, good.
The poster didn't say bring everything back.
Well, we don't actually remember what it did say.
Let's not talk about that.
Well, I'll just assume you'd bring back some proof. And,
well,
There it is.
Meat, a head, and a glove.
all right.
Really wanted that charred fucking face. A rocking horse. You needed that rocking horse.
All of you can roll an influence check.
Surely with disadvantage.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
Oh.
Okay.
The DC is a bit higher because...
12.
Okay.
8.
21.
Okay.
How on earth do you deserve that roll?
Very influential.
Dodge is all right, and he kind of locks eyes with you, being one bold person to another. That's a kind of kindred spirit.
We know how it is.
Yeah.
He's also wearing rope on his head. He's got loads of rope.
It's got two bits of like string just kind of wrapped up into the buns.
Pyra's just sort of looking like, what is wrong with men?
I'm feeling more confident about myself. Okay. All right, good. Well, I've got the money here, and he hands over 50 gold.
Oh,
There's a reward. That was the agreement.
50. Excellent. I take it.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not running away.
You better not, sir, young man.
I'm not taking it. I just wanted to count it, and I go in and I just count it.
There's 50 gold there.
Okay. Wow, I'm so fast at counting. God.
Well, it seems we're fair and square.
Fair and square.
Okay, there you go. Gwenry, why don't you take that gauntlet back to Wilril? Gwenry's like, okay, and she kind of giving you a nervous look. It's a bit awkward. Hello.
Have you been keeping well?
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed the...
I don't care!
I'm speaking to Gwenry.
Yeah, and I don't care that that's happening.
Very good.
Nice one. Yeah, you're doing well.
Actually, Gwenry, why don't you guys take the gauntlet back to Wilril yourselves? I think he still might be working on something there. Maybe he'll show some appreciation.
That's very,
Yes,
very
that's
kind of
good.
you. Yes, we should try and get more gold.
Right. Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you for doing Cracklestone a service.
Would you like this goblin head?
You
You could pin it on the wall as a sort of next to the clumsy.
No, I don't think that really goes with the trophies in there. But
What about this
Gwen-
egg?
No!
No, we want to sell the egg.
I've got
He might want to buy the egg.
You got an egg?
my backpack.
Yeah, do you want to buy an egg?
Buy an egg. I'm all right for eggs. Don't worry.
It's a big egg.
I have my eggs at breakfast. It's fine.
He's not in the market for an egg.
Why are you suspicious of when I have my eggs?
This is why you never got along, wasn't
we
it?
never had breakfast.
No, we didn't.
No.
No, because you never offered me any eggs. That's why. Only bacon. And I said, no, I won't be there.
What a weird date that
Yes, it was weird. It was weird. Good eve to you both.
Gwenry, why don't you take the head? Gwenry's just very nice. Like, oh, okay. Just tentatively takes it. It's still like blood kind of dripping from the bottom. It's gross.
Where's Willreal?
Willreal's, you know, is
blacksmith.
like on the outskirts of to the east of town. There's a little bit of a walk, but you can get there.
Do you know where East is, Pyra?
Of course I do.
Follow me.
And I suppose we'll nap another time. Let's get to the blacksmith.
Yeah, cool. It's early evening because of your good survival check and you getting back quicker. The shops are still open.
We'll nap later. There's shopping to be done. Good.
So, Willreal's Forge stands proudly on the outskirts of Cracklestone, its stone walls weathered by years of exposure to the elements. The building itself is a single-story structure, its sturdy frame reinforced with thick wooden beams that support the steeply pitched roof. There is smoke billowing from a large chimney, carrying with it the unmistakable scent of heated metal and burning coals. Outside the forge, you see a cluttered yard is filled with stacks of firewood, piles of raw ore, and discarded metal scraps. An anvil, worn smooth from years of use, sits prominently near the entrance, flanked by a selection of well-worn hammers and tongs hanging from hooks on the wall. And you can still hear the rhythmic clang of hammer striking metal from within.
Hello? Damn it. Hello?
You enter, and inside, the air is thick with heat and the acrid tan of molten metal. Oh, this is great, because it's so hot in this room right now.
Yeah.
You're immersed. The main workshop is dominated by a blazing forge, its fire roaring with intense heat. Shelves line the walls filled with tools of the trade, files, chisels, molds, etc., etc., etc. And there you see Willreal. Some of you might have met him before. He's an elf. Tall, long pointed ears, kind of long wavy blonde hair. He's wearing an apron but no shirt underneath. He is chiseled. He is model level good looking. And he's just kind of working away at this anvil. And he hears you come in and he just kind of looks at me. Hi.
Hello.
How are you? You well?
I'm well, yeah. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. We found your glove.
Found my glove?
Mm-hmm.
You mean my sack for my hand?
Yes, we found a hand sack.
Nice.
A metal one.
Pyra's just sort of speechless. Just staring at his hair.
So happy. Staring at his hair.
Oh,
Trade you.
great. Oh, my gauntlet. Yeah. Oh, let's have a look.
We can't just give it back, though. You have to give us something.
Oh, no, sure. For bringing it back, that's great. I'll give you I don't know, there's some stuff I don't need around here. I can maybe...
Give us your hair.
No, don't. We don't take the man's scalp.
Okay.
Don't take the man's scalp.
No, this is mine.
Okay. It's lovely.
What are you making at the moment?
Congratulations.
What shampoo do you use?
Shampoo? Oh, I just wake up like this.
I wake up like this.
He doesn't just wake up like this. He works really hard to get like this.
Something about the coals, the heat, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just...
Is he sweating?
Yeah, but it's that really nice,
Coke commercial kind of sweat.
Yeah. It's kind of like the beads of sweat are perfectly perfectly down,
Goodness
and the
me.
way he's kind of lit by the fire is just so
disgusting. Have a wash.
Yeah. And as he kind of puts down his tongs and stuff, and he kind of pulls out this kind of this pauldron, looks really nice, looks really well made. And Pyra, you know that your family work with with a lot of armor and stuff.
I was that's so funny. I was just about to say, as Bryony, what is a pauldron? In my head, it could have been anything from an animal to a, like a badger, like or a stick or some food. But Pyra
knows
shoulder, right?
Kind of shoulder piece of the armor.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And she's like, "Oh, a pauldron."
Yeah, and he brings it out. It's just so good, and he's like, "Oh, not good enough," and he just shoves it into the forge and to be melted down.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's rubbish.
Yeah, thanks. Can I see that gauntlet?
What are you going to give me for it?
Oh, I don't know. What do you need? A weapon?
What kind of weapons do you
I've
have?
got some things lying about.
Anything better than this? And I take out my sword.
I got swords like that.
Oh, well, no, I'm fine then, thank you.
I mean, I've got this bow. I barely use that. Don't need it.
Anyone use a bow?
I could take a crossbow.
Crossbow. I don't know if
bow.
I've got a short bow. If you want.
Sure. I could take a short bow.
Yeah, I mean, can any of us use a short bow?
What do you mean? Are we
Like proficient in it?
You have to have. You start with proficiency. Depending on your class, you have different proficiencies, but you need to have proficiency in. They're not called simple weapons in this, are they?
Might be light weapons.
No,
Light
weapons and heavy
Light
weapons.
and ranged weapons.
So I would also,
a fighter, I believe you would have it.
if I made it my packed weapon, I'd be able to be proficient
that's
in
true,
it.
that's true.
So I could use a bow, but I think I'm better at just getting in there.
What about just cash? I mean,
Yeah, that's
do
true.
we need a
Do you have
weapon?
any cash?
Cash. I mean, I could give you a little bit for it.
How much
is it
is
not
it?
worth much to you? This
It's not really good enough, but I needed to see it again, see how I can, make it better.
We'll quickly hide it from him. So we can't just.
Travelled.
Double takes, his hair just kind of bounces.
Oh God!
Oh, those luscious locks.
We've travelled an awful long way to get this back for you. They said that you'd be delighted, and you don't seem that.
I'm delighted.
arsed
This is gonna help me improve my work. I just need to see what I did wrong.
What are you making at the moment? Are you making like a big sack
Cannon.
of armor?
Big cannon.
I'm not making a cannon.
Cannon.
No.
He seems like the sort of guy that'd have a big
Masculine.
cannon.
Masculine. He's just your standard normal elf.
Look, if the short bow won't do, I haven't got much money, but maybe I could offer you something else. This is going to require an influence roll again to see what he can offer you.
From whom?
All of you. You're all doing a lot of talking.
Oh.
Very, very, very good.
How good? How good, Chris?
A 23.
Whoa. 17.
17. That's great. That was a skill. Sorry, that should have said that was a skill challenge, social challenge thing.
Right.
Need a success. So, well, I guess okay, no cost. If you want, I can reinforce your armor once.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
So in DC20, there is, you can alter your armor. Ooh, let me get to that page.
Yeah, because as a trade, you might be a blacksmith, so you'd be able to do that for yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I actually have that trade.
Me too. We're standing here just like we're
I'm the only one.
all this shit.
I'm the only one who will benefit from this, because you could just do this yourself.
Yeah.
Well, it would cost you stuff, materials, and blah, 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 blah.
He picks up a hammer, just starts.
Because you're both just mesmerised by him. I'm the only one who's not impressed. Yeah, that's why you haven't realised you've got this skill.
I actually think it could be jealousy.
It's not jealousy. It's not jealousy at all. He's just your standard.
You're saying you're not
standard elf.
impressed, but I'm seeing the little green-eyed monster coming out.
There's no green-eyed monster here.
My name's Happy.
What? No, we weren't talking about you, buddy. Wingman, we weren't talking about you.
I'm a monster.
You're not a monster. Come here.
Monster.
I cut off another, inch of rope and I...
Stop working. Forget the
Wait, that was your idea to run this?
No, it wasn't. No, what are you talking about? There was no rope.
Do you want this or not?
Yes, please.
Yes, what do you
Okay,
want? Yeah,
right.
reinforce me.
So,
If you could make my shield better. Or... I don't have a shield.
light armor and heavy armor can be modified by a skilled craftsman. And so you can do reinforced, where the armor can gain the following properties. The armor's physical defense increases by 1, but then the amount of agility you can add to your physical defense is reduced.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
brilliant.
exceed your pride modifier -2, if that makes sense, yeah?
Yep.
You can also do sturdy to light armor. Do any of you have any heavy armor? You only do.
No,
light
I'm
armor.
only light. Yeah.
Okay, great. So just for light, so you can do reinforced, or you can do sturdy for light armor. That gains physical defense, increases by 1, but you have disadvantage on agility checks.
Ooh.
So,
I think I'm going to go with sturdy. So I'm going to raise my physical defense, which is 13. So I'm going to raise that to 14. And then my agility will be disadvantaged. But I already have like a 3. So I feel like that's better. A better chance.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Can we each do this as one person?
Yeah, no, I'll do it.
How long does it last for?
What?
Is this forever?
I mean, I can make it... If you want, I can remove it for you for free as well, but...
Okay, I'm going to keep it for now.
My armor is my shell. Can you improve that?
You could put metal on it.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know what? He kind of looks you up and down and says, just hang on a second. He kind of takes off his apron and he's just kind of like bare-chested and he just kind of walks up to you and he kind of really like slowly just kind of walks around you looking up and down, running a finger along your shell.
He's into
We
it.
both just share that look.
Oh, what is he doing?
I thought I found him attractive, but I don't think I do.
He's quite touchy.
Quite touchy.
Yeah, this would be cool. Yeah, I'll give this a go.
Okay.
You're going to have to stay here overnight. Is that all right?
It's going to cost you to have a night with him.
Pyra's leaving.
It's going to cost you.
No, I do have it. It's not that. No.
We need to pay our debts.
Trying to sell yourself to this man.
If you want him to be here for the evening, it's going to cost you 900 gold.
Whoa.
No, he's going to do me a favour. I'll do it for the shell reinforcement.
You brought back my gauntlet. I'll do this for you. Yeah, it's cool.
Stop pimping me out, Whimsly.
We need the money. We have debts. I have debt.
And yourself?
I'd lie. I can upgrade, please.
I can upgrade.
Sure.
I'll take the sturdy one as well.
Nice.
Sturdy sounds nice.
Cool. I mean, if you'd like to take off your armor, I'll have it ready in the morning.
It's weird. It's getting too sexual, isn't it? Okay, they can keep their clothes on though. It's just the armor.
Oh yeah, it's just the
off.
armor. I just spoke with the armor.
Yeah, okay, fine.
So
Let's
we
have
all
armor, and I kind of
undress
just like
and then-
give it to you.
Yeah.
We've got clothes under our armor. We do.
Yeah. You got simple clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
I just give you my leather vest and everything.
It's like, yeah, cool. This will be ready in the morning. Yeah, cool. Thanks. He takes the gauntlet, throws it in the fire to be melted down. It's like, cool. Yeah.
Did you give us gold for that? Did you give us gold for the
No,
gauntlet?
he's doing it in exchange for
Ah, I see. Oh, yes, I'm on board. I
Yes,
know
yeah,
what's happening now.
Okay, well, you guys go rest at the inn. I'll stay here with this very normal man and definitely not have a problematic night.
You can come back later if you want.
Can't you
Okay.
take your shell off?
No.
We'll just suck you out and we'll just have a little naked tortoise. A little old wrinkly tortoise.
That's so good.
I love how that no from Henry was very much Henry. It was like, no.
You cannot do that. No. Don't, people at
I've
home.
seen enough cartoons.
Do not take your tortoise out of his shell.
cartoons.
Take your
that-
shell
It's
off.
very much, it's my exoskeleton.
Go on, let us have a look. Just a peek. Let us peek at what you look like under there.
I'm not coming out of my shell. No.
All right, okay, well, we'll go and have a little drink and then we can drop you off on your little
My play
party
date.
tonight.
My play date with this fucking guy. Okay.
I turn to him and I'm just like, listen, just in the future, I design my own bespoke hilts for swords and incredible designs for shields. If you ever wanted to sort of work together on something, then
He kind of looks you up and down and says, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'd like to see what you got.
Perfect, okay.
Yeah.
It's a date, shall we say.
Sure, yes.
And I just look really pleased at both of them, and then I head out the door. Let's get a drink.
Yeah, let's get a drink.
Happy is just staring at the guy and his hair. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you. Just blows it out.
Oh, come on, let's go. And I just give you a look, and I just don't like you, and we just leave.
We go out. So back to the clumsy deer.
Great. So you head back to the Clumsy Deer. And you head in, I assume?
Yeah.
Inside, the inn features a spacious common room with sturdy wooden tables and benches. A large stone fireplace dominates one wall. The walls are decorated with old hunting trophies, antlers, different shapes and sizes, old maps and tapestries depicting various scenes. And the innkeeper, which you know because you've been in Cracklestone for ages, this is just reminders for your character. Minlin Wigglegift, a young, jovial gnome woman who is rarely seen without a smile. She's known for her hearty stew, her freshly baked bread, and her bright green hair.
Oh.
Okay.
Minlin, two of your finest ales.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there!
You have absolutely no charisma.
Two ales and a lemonade, please.
2 ales and a lemonade.
Lemonade, do you want some berry beer? Pop wine?
Pop
Cider
wine,
pop
absolutely.
wine,
That
Pop
would-
wine.
Pop wine, it's a good year this wine.
Yes,
all right,
please,
yeah.
and we're celebrating.
Oh, really? What happened?
Well, we found a thief.
You found the thief? The thief?
We found
got
that.
him.
We are the heroes of this town.
Hop-de-doo, this is great
hop-de-
news.
He's decapitated.
Took his head off.
Oh, right. Oh, mean fella, was he?
Yes.
Oh, good. Deserved it.
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, good for you. I tell you what. First pop wine, it's on the house.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic.
So much.
There you are. You take a seat. I'll bring it over.
Thank you, Minlin.
We take a seat.
Yeah, we take a seat, and just to say, we'll split the gold. Like I'll take 30, and you guys split the last.
20 between us?
So the next one.
You're having 30, maybe 10
I'll take
each.
30 now, and the next time we get 50, then you can have 30, and we'll share the 20. Does that make sense? I think that kind of makes sense. Doesn't that make sense? Don't you think that? I'm sure if I look like the guy in the blacksmith, you would probably agree with this, wouldn't you?
I think we should give it all to him and make him eat it.
No, we don't want to do
that's a good plan.
that. I'm not going to
I
steal
really
it.
like that plan because that's what I did on the way here. I ate it.
We get, what about this? 15 each, and then the final 5 we put in the bank. That's
Okay,
fair.
yeah.
And
Fine.
then we can take it
15
out.
In the bank.
When we
Yes,
need it.
we have a shared bank account inside. And we'd like to set up a shared bank
Fine.
account. Right.
Oh, yeah, please. You just need to fill out this form.
She signed.
Yeah, sign for it.
Good.
And
Got it.
okay, so
Take the 15.
you, and the rest of us take 15. Okay, great.
And he swallows the other 5.
Fantastic.
And then where's the other gold? Oh, you've got other gold as well, haven't you? You got the gold.
We had 10 gold.
10 gold, but
guys
you
took-
had it.
I did, so we share that out.
Yeah, 5 each. Is that right? 5 for us, 2.
5.
5 for us too.
Yep.
You know what it is?
It
Five
goes along.
5 each, there we go.
Yep.
So we got 20 gold. Okay, great.
So, anything else you'd like to do during this time, or are you quite happy to drink the night away and go to bed?
I
I think we have a drink and we have a toast, and I think after a while, Happy pulls away from the group and heads back outside.
Great.
If I may.
Cool.
And we go to sleep.
Cool. Yeah. Minlin offers just for ease for me as well. She gives you the room free for tonight as well.
Oh, wow, great.
Yeah. And you hear the talk of the fact the thief has been dealt with. It begins to spread, and some people come along and give you a pat on the back, and you actually feel, a bit of well-deserved recognition.
Deserve this, yeah.
Yeah. And Happy, you head out.
He heads out and he's heading back to the blacksmith's, and he looks up, his little tortoise face up at the stars as he goes, and says, "Starlight, star bright, I wish I may, I wish I might. Will you grant my wish tonight? I wish I had hair."
Oh.
And then he walks into the blacksmith, and if I may describe, you see him like silhouetted in the light of the forge, and as the door opens, and you see the tortoise shape, and he pulls his hand comes out with a pair of scissors, and he walks in, and the door closes.
Are you gonna
see what
shave
happens.
this man?
Okay. And with that image, that is where we're going to go to break. Join us after the break.
from members of Mischief Theater comes Hell or High Rollers.
I have many partners. I'm a sexy dragon.
A comedy podcast like no other.
You know, I've never had a friend.
Oh.
Survive long enough.
11 years old, shame on you. When I was your age, I was 15.
Listen to Hell or High Rollers wherever you get your podcasts. And if you don't like it, you can go to hell. Or highrollers.com and learn why you're wrong.
You can have my inspiration point back if we can erase the last minute.
And welcome back. So, you have all had a lovely rest. So, two of you definitely wake up in the sleeping deer. Not sleeping deer. You were sleeping in the clumsy deer.
Yeah. Clumsy deer by day.
Yes, exactly. And yeah, you achieve a long rest, so you get all your mana points,
great.
All that back.
Do we get our rest points back?
I believe so. Yes. So all is that is done.
All our grit points back?
Ooh, that
Surely
is a
they
good
must.
question.
How else would they come back?
Believe so. Let's go with yes for now. Let's go with yes.
Excellent.
We can confirm that
It must
off
be.
screen. Great. But Happy. Let's see what happened with your night. I am going to make this a trickery check to see if you're able to
That's a
achieve
good
what
point.
you
You
want.
might not have had a long rest.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I can undo what
What
the
kind of
changes I did.
night did you
I've
have?
had a very long night in the prison.
we'll see how mean I am.
I rolled an 18. That's 19.
19. Fantastic.
Does that do what he wanted to do?
Oh,
That
God.
Great. So we get up for breakfast. Yeah, we'll meet downstairs, and he's just got a long blonde, just beautiful hair going down to his shoulders.
You shaved him? What's
Oh, look what's happened!
what have you done to your head?
I grew some hair in the night.
That's that man's hair. That's
What are
the
you
hair of that
talking about?
lovely elf man.
This is I just came into my natural hair that happens to tortoises when they hit 107.
I don't know a lot about animals, but do they grow hair?
I'm pretty sure they do. They do that, yes.
They do.
So you promising me that you didn't chop the hair off that lovely man? That lovely sweating
As long as
Shirley man.
as long as you promise never to go and check, I promise.
So, just for fun, give me an influence or trickery roll, and you guys can roll insight.
I got a natural 20.
Oh my God, we believe you!
I mean, see if you get a natural
absolutely
20.
cannot be that. I got 17.
Yeah, so you're looking at Happy, your companion, and it really suits him as well. This is like impressive.
Do I believe?
You do.
Yeah,
You
you
rolled a
do.
20.
But Chris doesn't.
Yeah. But
Brushing it.
Brian, he does remember.
you might still have Pyra and Whimsly. You might still have doubts in your mind, but you can't deny that it looks really good.
They didn't see the scissors thing, so they have no idea.
How did this happen? How did
It's
you...
naturally occurring when a tortoise reaches the age of 107. Happy birthday to me.
What? Oh, it's your birthday.
Yeah, I have a lot of them, don't worry about it. Then they spring to full luxurious life.
This is incredible.
Do you know, that is a fact that I didn't know. And I must say, it brings out your chin.
Thank you.
It really gives it a sort of sturdy look.
Thanks. I don't care.
It's the, and I put my arm around him and I'm like, it's the kind of person you'd want to go on a date with, isn't it, Pyra?
Well, we'll see about that.
Now, where did you get that brush from?
Oh, it's imaginary.
Oh my God, that's what a natural 20 does. Like, my God, incredible. It was imaginary.
You
do magic as well.
You really got an aura this morning.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care, Pyra. I don't even care.
The two of you also notice, because you rolled well,
You're wearing his skin as well.
Horrifying. Oh god.
He is. He's slopping around in his skin.
No, he's not.
Seen.
He's not slopping around his skin. But you do notice.
Tortoise is obsessed with becoming human. Just putting people's skin off and draping on himself. No, that's not what happened.
But you do notice that Happy has put on. He's got his usual kind of. Do you have kind of like leather straps and stuff?
He does have leather armor as well as his normal shell.
So it's kind of,
but his shell, statistically, it makes up a part of his armor because his hard shell is part of his physical defense.
Yeah, you see the kind of leather bits of it that kind of across his chest are kind of looking a bit kind of nicer and kind of more sturdy. And you see that some of them wrap round, and on his shell there's like these kind of nice patches.
Back skin.
No, this shell has been kind of reinforced by this by these materials, kind of leathery stuff. But it's good, yeah.
So leather straps and backs leather. You're a different man today.
I'm not a man. I'm a tortoise.
You're a different tortoise today.
Thank you, Pyra. I really feel like I'm coming into my own. I might even try and find myself a date for this evening. There's a very nice rock out there.
No. Choose a different thing. Choose a different thing.
There's a very nice. There's a half elf I saw out there in the street.
Yeah.
You.
No, not there's behind him.
I'm behind me.
Outside, there's another half elf, and I've got a date with her tonight. Just another half elf.
Really well.
Yeah, nice.
Well, good for you. That sounds. I'm sure she'll be lovely, and I'm a half elf as well. Yeah, fine. I've just always wanted to find true love, true and beautiful. No one's good enough for me. That's that.
Well, maybe you need to wish on a star.
Well, I tried to, and I asked you about that last night. You didn't want to have a conversation with me about it.
I instantly walk away. And I go down and I have some bacon for breakfast.
Ooh. Great. Your morning goes by, you have your breakfast, your lettuce, your bacon.
Lettuce for breakfast?
Well, that's what
I'm a tortoise. I'm a tortoise.
I just don't understand. You wouldn't eat any meat.
What? No, I don't.
Okay, all right. Even with hair, this new person?
No, I can't metabolize it.
I just want to see what happens to a tortoise if they eat meat. This is getting dark.
Yeah, it's getting dark.
The door's open.
We'll shut up.
Yeah, sorry, do the
and
thing
you see
planned.
Gwenry walk in, and she kind of looks around the common room for a second, looks over, and then quickly spots you and walks over. And like, good morning. Just letting you know that the your presence has been requested by the elder.
The elder?
Yeah, the village elder. Yeah, if you could see Honora at your earliest convenience, that would be great.
And they're called Honora.
Honora, yeah.
Not Sia, Anora.
What?
See, an aura.
Anora.
Anora. I think her name's Honora.
Honora. Yeah.
You're the clever one.
Yeah, let's go with that. Honora, where would she like to see us?
In her house.
In her house?
Yeah.
Shall we head to Honora?
So north of town, next door to the captain's house.
It must be important. Is it for gold? Is it for money?
I don't know. Surely she's going to present us with some kind of medal or something for our bravery.
I think she has a request. I think she has a request.
Okay, great. Okay, take us to her now.
Okay. Nervously. Yeah, she's not often given jobs where she has to interact with people. But yeah, she turns and leads you, and you follow, I assume. And she takes you up to the kind of the northern area where you saw the jail before last session. And in the treetops was the constable's kind of quarters, and another one of the buildings is the elder's house. To get up there, you have to go up these winding stairs that go up this very thick trunk. At some points, the stairs lead through the trunk and out the other side, and you're on the outskirts again. You get up there,
cool.
and you walk across some rope bridges, and you reach the elder's house. The door is carved beautifully, depicting kind of some sort of deity along the edges, and kind of and the doorknob is a woman's face. And Gwenry gets you there, and she's like, "Here you are."
Thank you.
And Aura and I give her a bow.
Okay, bye.
Are we in there?
No. This is Gwenry just saying.
Sorry. I'm practicing for when we get in. I really think it's important that we come at her with a bit of grace, with a bit of,
Yeah.
We all together say Anora.
And then we bow. So we've all got that?
We've all got that.
Good.
Yeah.
Gwenry, you've got that?
That's good. I think she'd like that.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm not going to go in.
Why can't you? Why are you going to go in?
She wanted you guys. I better go back on watch. Okay, bye. And she just kind of walks off.
Ooh.
Just only like 20 feet away, like on the other side of the building, and just kind of takes up this post and just like starts looking over the village, looking back at you.
This is why I didn't want to go on a second date with her.
No, I can see. It's kind of
she's odd,
bizarre, but I'm finding it thrilling.
But I mean, why wouldn't she want to be with us when we meet Anora?
Oh, maybe she knows something. We should take her hostage. Okay, right, let's go and get rid of. Do you want to lead him? Because I feel like
I think you should go first.
Knock it. Just knock it. Yep.
Even her knocks.
And say something. Say hello. Say, can I come in? Or
hello. May we enter?
The door opens.
Oh, on its own.
At first, that's what it looks like.
We do magic. That's not that impressive. You can misty step. Like a door just swinging open isn't the most impressive thing we've ever seen.
You enchant a door? One of the hardest things, one of the last things you learn as a magic caster
is door magic. Door
magic is its own branch of magic. Door magic.
Wow. Well, so we're all a bit like, wow.
Yeah. But then you, just as the door opens, this moment you think it's open by itself, and then you see a figure just pop its head around. Ooh. The furry figure with like teeth, a very big bushy tail. As you see this kind of squirrel, about the size of a dog, just kind of peek around, who's just opened the door, and then just bounds off and up some stairs.
Is that her?
I don't know, but if it was, we've missed the bow.
Oh God, we're off to a terrible start. Okay.
Right, let's bound after it.
Yeah, bound after it.
Yeah, we all bound.
Yeah, and this is a beautiful house with lots of kind of beautiful furniture around, some of which is kind of like spiraling out of the floor as if it's part of the floor as well, this wood. And you walk up these stairs, and then you see this halfling woman as this squirrel kind of bounds up to her, and halfling woman with her back turned to you. She turns around. She's got this grey hair kind of braided up into this intricate bun. She's pretty old for a halfling, all wrinkled, and she turns. She's wearing these kind of like nice green robes. And he goes, welcome. Thank you for coming to see me.
And I turn to them and I go,
Anora. Bow. He says bow. Oh.
Yes. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Pyra. Happy? Whimsly.
Oh, you know
our names.
Yes, no, I've heard, yes. Well, first of all, thank you for doing Cracklestone's service of catching the thief, or putting a stop to it. I understand it was a bit more complicated than we first thought.
It was very complicated. We actually all nearly died many times. We were only paid 50 gold for it. In my opinion, probably we should have been paid nearer to 5,000 gold pieces, just because it was so challenging, and probably no one else would have ever been able to do it.
Oh, really? What else did you discover other than the goblin?
There was, I think there was probably 10,000 people we had to fight.
Influence with disadvantage.
Because it's nonsense.
As
I'm trying to impress. That was a natural 20.
Disadvantage? Oh.
6. 10,000 bees attacks us. And
you see there's just a moment where her expression just changes ever so slightly, and her eyes fall on the other two of you. And she starts kind of paying more attention.
Oh, God, that
to
hurts so much. And I shrivel up and I just sit, sit on the floor with the squirrel.
Ooh.
Oh, my God, that hurt.
Wow, cut to the core.
That's hilarious.
Well, thank you. And
we did discover something very interesting in the cave.
Oh, really?
Yes, but what is it? What is the information worth to you?
I sorry, you misunderstand. I wasn't coming here of some sort of trade. I was asked you here so I could request you do another favor for the village with a lot more danger money this time, I assure you.
Okay. We're all about the danger money. What have you got for us?
I'm back up and back in.
Well, you see, the priestess who usually tends to the shrine and the harvest, she has not been back for quite some time, and it's very unlike her. And she's disappeared into Drake Garden Forest, and we fear... We worry. So we would like some people to see if they can find her.
Find the priestess.
We're your team. For the right price, we're your team.
Mm-hmm. Well, fantastic. Well, that's great. I can offer you 50 gold each. Off the bat.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot for the bank. Imagine that. That's a feast.
Each, yeah.
I apologise. I'm struggling to make eye contact. I'm like about my behaviour. I just wanted to impress you. Just before we leave, we're happy to do it. We want to find out more information. But does this logo mean anything to you? And I show them the picture of the eye with the mouth on each side.
You've got the tablet with you.
Tablet, yeah.
She cocks her head and she takes it from you. She said, "May I?"
May you.
She was looking. Curious, and you found this in this cave system, you said?
Mm-hmm.
May have.
Curious. I can't say I'm familiar with the symbolism, but well, fortunately, if you want more information on this, your best bet, the person I would send you to is Saffron, but
the priestess.
She is the priestess, yes. Yes.
That's the priestess.
Right on the money.
Oh.
Well, we'll find her and then we'll be able to ask.
You said that as if we completed the task.
This hair has made me a genius.
Suddenly like XP goes...
So we need to go and find Princess Saffron.
Take the tablet back.
Oh, of course, yes. No.
You say, may I? May I?
May I?
She hands it back to you. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
You put it on your back.
Great.
Backpack.
Yeah.
Wonderful. We will have it done.
Oh, fantastic.
100 gold each.
Well.
Oh, you really like Saffron?
Well, would you like more information?
Oh yeah, go on. do the information and then I'll upsell
at the end.
Yeah.
I'll say that's too dangerous and we need more money.
Well,
Carry on.
just so you know what you're in for. So, Saffron and the Shrine of Thalora is usually visited monthly by one of the forest dwarves who is a close friend of Saffron. And the reason Saffron went into the Drake Garden Forest is because he didn't come like he usually does. And that's... She continues oblivious. Sweet old lady.
So we're all giggling openly. She just carries on.
Usually, yes, once a month. He never fails
didn't come.
To come.
Happens to everyone. From time to time.
It's most out of character. So Saffron decided to step into the forest looking for, which is quite worrying. Yes.
Why does he usually come? Why?
Oh, to pay tribute to Thalora, the shrine.
Thalora's the shrine. She's the priestess. He comes to pay tribute. She was worried he didn't turn up.
Yes.
So she went looking for him.
Yes.
She went looking for him, and now they're worried.
It's a bit of a domino effect of worry.
So, So is that everything we need? Can we be on our way?
But may I ask a question? So
You got German.
I did go a bit German.
You're like someone who picks up accents, but you get the accent wrong.
Pick up an imaginary accent.
I feel like she's more high status than me. Maybe she becomes even more posh, and through that it goes slightly German.
Into German.
Yeah.
Like the royal family.
Yeah, exactly. That's what she thinks about it. Yeah. May I ask a question? This priestess, what is the religion that they're, part of? What were they worshipping? What is this?
Oh, she tends to the shrine of Thalora, of course.
Thalora.
And you're Nora.
And
Nora.
Yes.
It's Thalora.
It's Thalora, so it's easy to remember.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's an explorer. She's
wearing a fedora?
Yes. It's canonically established she'll be wearing a fedora when we find her.
No, Thalora, the goddess of nature, growth and balance. She's our main deity in Cracklestone, of course. Is due to a lot of her influence that we're able to have such bountiful harvests.
Well, then we must.
Oh, that sounds terrible. We need more money.
Too
dangerous.
Becoming more confident. I think we've lost this one.
No. Well, it's so dangerous.
What if we say, listen, pay us 10 now, before we go, so we know you're not pissing us around. and then we'll
remember the respect thing,
Sorry,
the bowing thing that we were in for.
We'll pay us the 10 gold now. And then you give us the 50 when we're back as well.
Oh, well, as I said before, I will give you the 50 up front.
Oh.
Yes.
No,
right.
we want 10.
We want 10 now, 50.
You'll give us each 50 gold up front, and then just trust that we're going to bring back the priestess.
Well, yes, because this is a rather dangerous thing, because the Drake Garden Forest is, the deeper you go in, the more dangers are rumoured to be there.
Right.
And, of course, the forest dwarf's home, without one of them as a guide, it's almost impossible to find the place. So what I'll be asking from you is to just head northwest, and hope you find them, or hope they find you.
And what's to stop us just taking the money and leaving with all your money?
Nothing, just your honour, I suppose.
Great, let's have the money.
No. Huddle. I think we should do it.
During the huddle, the kind of large squirrel walks by with a tray balanced on its tail, just with 3 cups, 3 cups of green tea. And just slowly walks in front of you. Doesn't stop. So if you want to grab them, you grab them now.
Grab one.
So guys, please.
Yes, please. We take one. We drink it.
You drink it.
Yeah, no, I have a sip.
Thank you, Nuts. And she kind of just steps back to the...
Oh, his name is Nuts. That's so cute.
Nuts the squirrel.
Little Nuts the squirrel.
No, let's fulfill the quest. Let's do it.
I think we should.
Because we're so honourable, right?
We're honourable.
And then we might get more jobs, earn more money, pay off our debts.
Absolutely. And I, for one, want to know what that tablet does.
Oh, and the priestess can help us with that.
The priestess can help us with that. So I feel like doing.
I think you're right. Let's. Oh.
Yes, it's pretty hot.
Yeah. Oh God.
Let's do it. Cheers.
Yeah, again, you all burn your throats.
How much? I haven't drank mine yet. It's mainly water based.
Mm-hmm. It's tea.
You're going to have to share it.
Oh my God! Of course. Can you put any poison in this? Because that's what our friend.
It's leaves and herb and spices and such.
There you go.
But mainly hot water. Yes.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Have your nummies. Okay,
it's a special day.
Ready to go.
Good.
I'm going to ask you all to roll an influence check.
Oh man! I mean,
this is a skill challenge.
We shouldn't get a good roll for this because.
What did you get, Pyra?
2.
7.
18.
Okay. She she, after, because of your kind of to and fro like attitude in this conversation, she kind of like, first of all, she kind of stopped addressing you much, then stopped addressing you, and now is just, mainly looking at her tea. Like, look, here's the money, and she brings out 50 gold each. She hands it to Nuts, and Nuts just brings it, and he actually just clambers up you and wraps around, and now is on the back of your shell, and just drops in your mouth. She's like, interesting.
In the bank.
And
5.
I suppose I can give you one extra thing that might help you on your way. It's not anything I use, not for a very long time. Here, and she goes behind her desk, and she gets a key, and she unlocks something, pulls something out, and she pulls out this kind of like a foot-long sort of wooden stick, but kind of like smooth, and kind of has a kind of a spiral design in the middle, kind of simple, but it also has like 2 kind of twigs off the top and off the bottom, just 2 little twigs sticking on the bottom. She's like, maybe this could help you. If you snap off one of these twigs, it'll stay where it is for a time. I haven't used it for a while.
Isn't that how all sticks work? You snap it off, it stays where you put it.
I haven't done this for years, actually. I haven't had time to. And she kind of holds it out. She snaps one of these little small twigs. Let's go, and it just stays there in the air.
Oh!
Like, there you are. It's quite fun.
That is more fun than it originally sounded.
You just put a stick down and left it there.
No, it's quite fun. And so it will stay like that for an hour, and she snaps the opposite twig to the one she does and drops.
How many twigs are on this stick?
There's 4, 2 on that side, 2 on that side.
And you
just used 2 as an example.
It grows back every morning.
Okay. And can it take a significant weight upon it if one was to Yes.
Yes, quite a lot.
Could I get on your twig?
Yes.
May I?
It should hold your weight. Yes. Well, if you want to use the last thing, yes.
No. May I hold the twig?
Yes. Here you are. It's my stuck stick.
Stuck stick.
I like it.
You can be in charge of the stuck sticks.
I will.
There you are. I hope it serves you well.
Thank you. One final question. Do you know where we could find a dwarf, then, that could show us around?
Well,
to the forest.
Well, the forest dwarves are a very private people. That's why it's only Dargel who visits Saffron once a month. Haven't seen any of the others for a long time. They're quite private. Yes, I'm afraid there's no dwarves in town that I know of. Well, actually... Oh, there is that nervous little one, Gwenry, I believe her name is. I think she was originally from Bow Hollow, yes.
Oh, we actually know her. We go way back.
Yes.
She's one of the volunteers at the moment, I believe.
Yes. She's outside.
Yeah.
Oh, is she probably on watch, isn't she? Yes.
Yes, she's outside.
Yeah, weird one. She's an odd fish, isn't she?
Well, she's quite nervous, bless her. She's
not a fish.
No.
I think it comes from the fact she was living in. She didn't know much else outside of Bow Hollow. Bow Hollow is where the forest dwarves live.
Bow Hollow.
This has been very insightful. Thank you for the gold. We will do the task you have asked.
Very well. Well, I wish you all the best, and I do hope Saffron's all right. I'm hearing too many rumours about the forest these days.
Just to be clear, that was 150 gold?
Mm-hmm.
50 each?
Mm-hmm.
You just swallowed down?
No. You ate your share. I took my share.
He ate all of it.
I ate all of it. It's all in the bank.
The squirrel put it all down there. We've 155 gold in the bank right now.
Oh, you've made a list.
It's become significantly heavier.
Anora. What? You didn't follow.
I forgot the line. Anora.
I thought we were going to do a really good accent.
Yeah.
3,
do it.
2, 1.
Anora.
Did you say Zenora?
0.
Right. Then we leave.
I wish you the best. I hope you come back with good news. See you in however long it takes.
Oh,
it might be days.
Okay, that's fine. We've got
There's a lot of gold.
So we jingle our way out, and he's down the steps and hear the coins inside Happy rustling as he goes. Oh, what a lot of money we've got all of a sudden.
They're exciting.
Minted, this is, I mean, like...
A day ago we were dirt poor, eating grass off the ground.
Oh.
Now I've got loads of money while I eat grass off the ground.
Tons. But look, it does worry me slightly of how much gold we've been paid. This might be really dangerous.
That
we
is
have
true.
to keep that in mind. We have to have each other's back. We need to look after each other, and we need to focus. We need to not freeze as soon as battle happens. Do you know what I mean by that?
Oh, that must be really annoying.
It must be really annoying.
That never happened to me that I'm aware of.
Before we go, hang on, I turned to Gwenry, because I assume
Gwenry's
outside.
You step outside and she's still to the side, kind of on watch. Yeah.
Gwenry.
Yeah. Yes.
You are very fortunate. Do you know why? Ask me why.
Why am I fortunate?
Because you are about to come on an adventure.
A quest
with a very exciting team.
I don't know if I am. I've got my duties here.
What duties do you have?
I've got to keep watch.
Keep watch. What are you watching for? You tell me. What are you watching for?
I'm watching for anything
opportunity. That's what you're watching for. You're watching for life to come and grab you and take you by the hair and on a journey.
No.
Destiny, Gwenry. That's what you're watching for.
And guess what? You've just found it.
Don't you want to visit the homeland of your people?
She kind of looks at you, she's like, no.
Oh,
what? No.
Reverse. Maybe that was bad.
That's great. Neither do we. That's why we're going somewhere else entirely. But you need to show us the way. So actually,
hang on. We do need to say the truth.
We want to go to Barrowden, whatever it was called.
Bowhallow.
Bowhallow.
Yes.
And we can give you something in return. I invented this stick. That when you take off a branch. Have you ever heard of a watch?
That's what I'm meant to be doing.
Yeah. Watch out. Very good. Okay. I can give you the invention of a watch, and I can also give you a twig that I think it can just stay still in the air. Basically, it's
just looking utterly baffled.
It's not the most exciting thing we could have received.
Will you lead us to Bowhallow?
I influence check. She's very nervous. She doesn't seem to want to.
Mine is 19.
14.
14.
Cool. Okay.
Pretty good.
Cool. She kind of just looks down. She kind of, you see her kind of slow her breathing a bit. Is that what the elder asked?
Yes. She specifically asked for you because she knew
to do it.
You could handle it. That's what she said. Yeah.
Or at least draw us a map.
Just do that.
At that, she actually looks up. Okay. I can give you some of the symbols to look out for. Some of the markings.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, then she won't be slowing us down with all that negativity over there.
Like an Easter egg trail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we
she
write
just
this
turns
down?
And starts walking away, and she disappears into the kind of neighbouring building, like across a rope bridge.
Okay.
And stuff.
Well, she's wandered off.
But we need the map. We need the symbols.
Go up to her, Byron.
I run across.
Okay. And you open the door?
Yes, I've opened the door.
And you see and you see her, she's kind of just on the kind of a side. You see there's simple bunks down here and stuff. And she's just kind of got a bit of parchment out and she's drawing some kind of crude symbols down. She's nearly ready. She kind of finishes drawing them. And she hands you this kind of piece of paper. And there's a series of different kind of symbols. Symbols kind of like, some are spiraled, some are a bit more kind of like just kind of like a square within a square, kind of like very simple, but there's about 4 of them, and she hands them to you, and each one's kind of got a key of different directions. If you head northwest and just keep your eye out for these, they change them from time to time, but that should help.
And we just follow these and then we'll eventually find...
You'll find Bowhallow and...
How will we know when we're there?
Oh, you'll know.
Oh.
And they'll...
Probably a sign.
They'll... No.
Welcome to Bowhallow.
They'll likely come get you.
Oh.
Okay.
They'll know when you're near.
In a kind way.
I hope so.
I lean forwards and I just take your face in my hands and I say, Gwynry, why did you leave Bowhallow?
I just wanted some excitement.
Oh.
Oh, it's a boring place.
Fair enough. And watching out here is more exciting than Bowhallow. I don't know where I want to go.
It's quite a quiet village where we've been wandering around.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
baby steps.
Guys, we've got this.
Anyway.
If anything, we've got
I
it.
bet your date was very dry.
It was dry. It was dry.
You're very intimidating.
I'm so sorry.
You're so confident. I wish I was more like you, but I'm not. I don't deserve someone like you.
Let me give you some of my words for the day. I often give them to these boys, my fellow friends. And it helps us get through the day sometimes, doesn't it, boys? The words for today are, if you look inside, believe in you, inside will grow something true. And I think if we can all live by that, confidence will blossom. Isn't that right?
Fucking hell.
What are you laughing at?
No, it's lovely.
What's funny?
It was.
I wasn't trying to be funny that time. I was trying to be
sincere.
But
It was beautiful, I thought. I didn't know what you were laughing at.
I was laughing out of joy. I just thought it was such a joyous
when I make jokes, you don't laugh. And then when I make serious comments...
To be fair, your jokes are strange.
My jokes are great. My jokes are great.
Gwenry's not laughing. She's actually, as you kind of turn, you look back and she's actually kind of mouthing the words you just said to her. And she's kind of just trying to memorize them.
Good.
Okay.
Great. This has been helpful. Thank you for the symbols. We are going to go. We need to get to the blacksmith because we need to go pick up our armor.
Oh, yes, that's a very good point.
So, good day. It's been lovely. Thank you. And if you could keep a watch over the northwest, just in case you see any, if you see a signal from the woods.
Okay.
Blow the horn.
Then blow the horn.
Okay.
We might need help.
Okay.
Okay, thank you,
Probably from
Wenry.
boredom by the sounds of it.
So I roll up the little signs and stick them in my belt.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think, we head to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Fine words.
Great.
Fine words.
Thank you.
It was
Things
lovely.
to live by. We could all do with a bit more confidence.
Well, I've forgotten them already, but...
It was because it was a mess. It was a weird mess of words.
Live your life. Live the life. Day by day.
Have the life.
No.
Have feelings in the life.
No, you weren't even listening. And she storms off again.
Great, you storm down and you start heading to Wilrill's Forge.
Yeah.
Do you all head to Wilrill's Forge?
Yeah, we need to get our armor.
We all go.
You go as well?
Happy just stays behind these two.
Okay.
So he can see Wilrill over their shoulders. And they go in.
You approach the forge. You enter. Again, there's that blazing heat. And again, you see Wilrill at the forge, working away. Kind of a bit more different energy, kind of a bit more kind of angry, frustration.
It's so tragic.
And he turns to you and he's like, hi. And he's wearing a towel on his head.
Happy makes eye contact with him and over their shoulders goes, keep your fucking mouth.
Okay.
You
roll an intimidation check. Because I had in my head that he didn't know you had taken it. You had done it when he was sleeping. 21.
Yeah.
So, he sees you and looks at us. There's that glimmer, there's a moment where it's just like excitement and anger and... hi. Sorry.
You okay?
Bad hair day. and he goes to like move his hair back. It's not there.
Oh.
I wouldn't know what one of those is like.
So you kind of like, it's like your armor, yeah, sure. He turns and he trips over something and like clats stuff. Like, all that composure and sexiness is like gone. Here's your armor, and he kind of fumbles and he kind of clumsily puts yours into your arms. And, no, that one's yours, and clumsily switches them around.
Right.
Here you go, reinforced. Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing that. We appreciate it a lot.
Thank you very much.
Right, shall we head off?
We'll be off then, shall we?
We'll all just kind of locks eyes with Happy and just knocks dots.
What's going on?
Looks like he's gone a bit weird. You might want to cancel your date, Pyra.
Maybe I should. What do you think?
I think... Did you have a date?
Yes. Listen, I'm busy. From now into the far future. So we'll have to cancel the date. Of sword decoration date.
Sword decoration date? Is that what you're going to do?
Yes, I was going to show him how I decorate and gilt the ends of swords.
Okay, fine. Yeah,
it's not to use for
fine, whatever. Yeah.
Okay. So,
why's nobody ever bothered? Nobody ever cares. Nobody ever cares when I don't want to cry.
Hey, don't worry about it.
I'll never find the perfect love.
We're going to find you the perfect date. Don't worry.
Okay.
She
puts her arm on.
Yeah, off we pop. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much. Here we go.
Rubbing it in with a pun. Just rubbing it in his face.
And you leave the forge somehow feeling like hotter than usual. It's just tense. And the door closes.
I need to know how you got his hair.
Start walking up, and you just hear this.
Bad day at the office for that guy.
So you now all have your reinforced, sturdy.
Yeah.
Sturdy,
so you add 1 to your physical defense.
Yeah.
And but you now have disadvantage on agility checks.
Is that the same? Mine counts as sturdy.
Did you all went for sturdy, yeah?
Well, mine was just my shell.
But mechanically, you were sturdy or reinforced. You were going for
sure. What was reinforced again?
Reinforced was opening up this tab. Reinforced physical defense increases by 1, but then the amount of agility you're allowed to add to your physical defense can't exceed your prime modifier -2. So at level 1, you can only add 1 from your agility.
I'm only adding 1 anyway because my agility's
well, then you're fine.
So I'll go with reinforced.
Cool. So when you level up, if you want to put more into agility and stuff, that will when it will be effective and stuff.
So, but for me, I add to my physical and I take 1 off all of the agility things.
No, you just have disadvantage. If I ask for an agility check, you roll with disadvantage.
Is that anything under agility as well? So acrobatics, trickery?
I believe so. I wouldn't imagine trickery. Might be like saves, no check.
Because athletics is might, not agility.
Yeah, it wouldn't be athletics.
So it would just maybe be acrobatics.
It's acrobatics,
maybe stuff like stealth.
And
and things like that.
That's it. Great.
Cool.
Amazing.
All right. And so, anything else you want to do in town before you start heading off?
I think we head off.
I mean, I can help you out.
An adventure.
Yeah, I can help you out a little bit.
Yeah.
Robin Plainhide did say she'd give you a discount if you caught the thief.
Oh, yes.
Let's stop by Robin's. Can skip past that role play, and if you want, she has some healing potions you can buy.
We've got the cash.
We've got 1 already.
We've got 1.
How much for a healing potion?
Usually they're 10 gold, but she's going to give you them 7 gold each, just to make the maths really annoying for you there.
Great, I'm going to buy 1.
We buy 1
each, and then we've got a 4th one.
Right?
We've got 1, but
let's just buy 2 more, and then we'll have 1 each.
Okay,
great. So,
so knock off 14
should we
gold
take it out of the bank?
14, yeah.
14 from the bank.
Exactly 14
so
come out. It's got a very developed
so we've
system in there.
Oh, yeah. So that's 14 off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Out of your bank.
144.
And 1 healing potion each. Okay, great.
Who had the healing potion before?
Me.
You had that. Okay, great.
Right.
There we go.
All good. Cool. So yes, you head into Drake Garden Forest. And as you venture deeper into the forest, the canopy above thickens, Trees that were once modest in size now tower overhead, their trunks wide and gnarled, covered in a tapestry of moss and vines. The underbrush becomes more lush and vibrant, with enormous ferns and overgrown flowers. The air grows more humid, great for this sweaty record we're doing right now. And this forest feels more ancient than the southern woods. And so you press on. This kind of large, huge redwoods. The leaves even look like big. Big leaves.
Big leaves.
Big leaves. You have to step over roots, and some you have to clamber over. This is a much more.
Everything's giant here. I wonder if there are any giant tortoises.
Oh, maybe like ancient tortoises.
Oh yeah, we're all pretty ancient. It's been a long time since I've seen any other tortoises.
When's the last time you saw a tortoise?
Oh, years and years ago. I lost them.
What?
My family. I lost my family.
Oh. Have you told us this before?
No. Never asked. It never came up, really.
How did
you lose them?
Oh, well, I grew up in the mountain forests with my family, and we all lived in the little tortoise enclave of all tortoises everywhere, and we lived a beautiful life. Everything was perfect. And then one day I walked down into town to buy some dandelions, and then forgot which mountain it was, and could never find it again. I never made my way back, and so I've been searching all over the world, but I just can't seem to recall where I started.
Are you certain they weren't just rocks?
Well, now you mention it. I do seem to remember it being very quiet. But I would like to find those rocks again, if they were rocks.
Of course.
That's why I need the money. I'm going to run an advertising campaign. Have you seen my family?
Well, while we're on this journey, we could also ask people if they've seen your family.
Yes, let's do that. Ask anyone who's seen it.
Idea.
That would be nice. That would help.
Okay. Yes. Well, how many years has it been?
Oh, let's see. What's 20 plus 1?
21. 20. Well, you could have worked that out, couldn't you?
That's how many years it's been.
21.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to find your family. We're going to teach you how to count after 20.
Yes.
It's because he wasn't. Life, yeah. And we have 70 gold. You're going to get a very good advertising.
I don't even know how much that is. I stop at 20. How many 20s is that?
It's 20 plus... Oh, God. 20 plus 20. Okay. That you'd get.
Yep.
Then it's plus another 20.
And on we go.
Great. So, as you push on, time passes. It's a long, hot hike. I would like one person, to roll a d20 for me to see what happens next.
Specifically at me.
It wasn't going to be me.
6.
Okay. So yeah, you press on. Again, the environment kind of...
environment.
But the environment changes to a black and white sort of style. Everyone's smoking.
Look out for jazzy moose penguins.
Environment stuff. Anyway, you push on, and then as you move forward, well, first of all, you find a symbol on one of the trees.
Yeah.
Like easily missed. Like you could have easily missed it, but because you've had that thing given to you, you can just see one of the shapes, one of the markings. And you quickly check the key and stuff, and you now know that you need to turn a little bit to the northwest from where you are right now. So you stay on the right path as far as you can tell.
Wonderful.
And a little bit after that, the trees you climb over some roots, and then you're in this kind of a bit of a leafy clearing. Like there's and what catches your eye immediately is this area is full of mushrooms of various different shapes and sizes and colours.
Do not eat them.
What?
Don't eat them.
Not touch anything. Anything.
These could kill you.
Okay. I'm worried I'm going to eat them.
Better not.
You see some like orange-capped ones that can kind of like shimmer a little bit in the light. You see some yellow capped ones with purple spots, some purple with yellow spots. And there's also some tall brown ones with a kind of wet, slimy look to them. And lots of other various ones. But those are the ones that catch your eye. What would you like to do?
Happy eats them.
No! Before he can eat them, she just grabs his hair and she ties it under his chin. so it's under there. It's like holding your mouth shut. And I let it out a bit just so he can speak, but he can't get any food in. And she ties it in a bow. No eating.
Okay. All right, fine.
This is where at the end we find out that was the right decision.
Yeah.
You're not going to eat the mushroom.
Oh.
Someone's going to eat the mushroom.
Check.
I can do a nature check.
Yeah, because you'd be good at that, right?
You'd think, but no. Got an 8.
An 8? No, you're looking around like, some of them look kind of tasty.
They
but,
do.
You haven't seen these before.
He can't figure out what's happened with the hair thing. He's got no...
Can I do a nature check?
Yeah, you're not doing a good enough check. Let's do a proper check.
Much better. 9.
9.
Nothing.
You're not familiar with these. I'll allow one.
You know what?
Do we eat them?
I've got to do it. I've seen a mushroom in my life, so I'm doing it now. That's a 6.
6. You guys have no idea. You've never come across these before. Unsurprisingly, you've never been in a forest like this before. Yeah.
Have you eaten it? Or did you just look at it?
I just looked at it.
Good. All right.
I feel like
We should eat it.
we've only had bacon
clear
today.
way forward.
If
Would you
you
mind
die,
undoing-
we lose our bank.
And just for clarity, you can just ignore this if you wish. I haven't put a barrier in front of you.
Of course we can.
Of course we can. But
Well, I'm telling you-
you've put something in front of us now, and we want to do it.
I know. Why don't we pick a few, bag them, take them with us?
Bank them.
Bank.
Bank them.
We can't bank them because that means you're eating them.
Banking
We're
the
not.
mushroom. Okay, look. Would you mind undoing the...
You've got your own hands.
Reluctantly, she just...
Thank you. I pick one of the purple ones with yellow spots.
Purple with yellow spots. Cool.
Now, I know what you said before, but...
He swallows them. Nothing happens. Moment goes by. You take a breath in, and as you breathe, his entire being just doubles in size as he grows to a much taller, much larger tortoise person.
You became the large tortoise you wanted to meet.
yes, you did.
That wasn't what I wanted. I've just got bigger.
I know.
I
Okay.
wasn't clear enough when I wished on the star. This isn't what I was after at all. Now, does he now have a tiny wig on his head?
Oh yeah, because that doesn't grow with you.
Oh, hey guys, each take one of the same one, and then it will be like normal.
Should we? Should we all become
I
massive?
think so. I'm too big. I feel embarrassed now.
Then what if we miss the symbols going forwards because we trample on them or something?
I'm gonna take one of the dirty mushrooms.
The brown ones with the wet look, or the orange-capped ones with a bit of a shimmer? Or there's the...
With the wet look. The
yellow
one with the wet look.
Yep.
Because in my head it's a little bit like, what do you call it? What's it called? Indiana Jones. It's like the Holy Grail. Always go for the ship one.
The ship
Oh,
one,
yeah,
Holy
yeah,
Grail.
okay,
So
fair.
I'm going to eat one of the crappy looking ones.
All right. You eat it. Ooh, it doesn't taste very good.
No.
Ooh, bit of a sweet aftertaste.
Ooh.
Can I have you roll a physical save?
Oh, damn it. Nine.
9. The sweet aftertaste, but your stomach, the other two, you hear it go.
Good God, what have I done? What have I done?
What are you, stupid? You don't just stick a brown thing in your mouth, you idiot.
And Whimsly's pale blue face goes a bit green.
Oh.
And you feel very woozy and sweaty, and you are technically poisoned right now.
Whimsly!
No, I'm fine.
Whimsly!
Do you want?
Can you
Can you hear us? Can you see us?
I can't hear. I can't
Okay.
see.
Don't worry,
I can't smell.
Pick him up in my big tortoise hands and pop him on my shoulder.
Whimsly.
My shoulder.
As he reaches for you, his hand kind of warps and waves, and the colours. There's kind of trail of colours as it approaches you.
Oh my god, you're all haunted. You're haunted! And I run off into the forest. I run off to the forest away from them. They're terrifying me, so I run off.
Okay, Whimsly just
Oh
pegs it off.
no! Quickly, eat one of the other ones.
One of the other ones, or do I just stick with what you ate?
Oh, be massive and one of the other ones.
Okay, I shoved 2 in. I shoved the one that made him massive and the shiny orange one.
I knew you were going to succumb
You
to
knew.
that.
I know.
Okay, so
She's easily
So
pressured.
responsible.
I know.
Okay, so the purple yellow spots.
She's got FOMO.
You grab the orange capped ones, the shimmer, and the purple yellow spots. You shove them both in, and you grow big as well. And you also just feel like, oh yeah, this feels good.
Okay, this
As,
feels...
you now have 2 temporary HP, and you can add a D4 to all your checks for a while.
Can I grab an orange as well?
You can. There's one more. Grab it.
Oh.
Same for you.
2
Oh.
and 3
Whimsly,
HP. And I
get
can add
back
what did you
here.
say?
2 temporary hit points, and you can add a D4 to your attack rolls and ability checks for an undisclosed amount of
Oh,
time.
nice. You're going to have to remind me of that. That's great. Okay, Whimsly! Whimsly! I chase after him like the dinosaur in Jurassic Park, T-Rex.
Yes, fantastic.
Does it only take 2 strides to catch up with him?
Running, Whimsly!
You're
Okay.
What?
In the bank!
Oh, God.
No, don't bank him!
I'm banking him.
No!
Just going to swallow for safekeeping.
Swallow him!
Keeping. He's just going to sit in there until he's calmed down.
Okay, this
he might
is rolls.
poison you.
This is rolls.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Only if
He's
I
gonna
digest him. I'm not going to
poison you.
digest him.
So this is going to be a contested martial check from both of you, because I assume you're not going to want to be eaten.
I don't want to be eaten. No, not
I
at
must
all.
have an advantage being massive.
I mean,
He's poisoned. What does poison mean? Doesn't that give him a disadvantage?
oh, actually, yeah, no, that does give him.
I give Chris an advantage by holding onto his legs, trying to pull back.
Okay, if you do that, then yeah, so it would be disadvantaged on physical checks, but with your
Are
help.
you not on board? Popping him in the bank for safekeeping? Well, I'm
We
doing
need
it.
him.
Physical check. Can I just choose agility or might?
You can, and I believe you've got a martial check thing on your character sheet, which always takes the highest.
I got 15.
So you can roll that.
I got a natural one. I'm just like, yes. I just want to die because I'm poisoned and I hate the feeling and I'm just like, kill me.
Okay, so you disappear.
He goes in.
Disappears into your.
Have you killed my character?
No. There's
Actually-
a little safe space in there that's got gold in it and lots of other bits and
was gonna
pieces.
say-
There's an old, bent license plate in there.
You're like in heaven right now because you're like freaking out, and then you're just surrounded by gold.
If
You take 1 damage.
okay, is that it?
As you're in there, just
Whimsly?
like struggling, just like, what's going on? It's dark.
Pocketing the money.
Great.
Yeah, and I put some money in.
Walk back over. All right, let's get moving, shall we?
Unbelievable.
You see these arms like punching out of your stomach. And like,
Oh, Shell, you're not getting out.
You take another point of damage.
Oh,
Wait, is he slowly dying?
Yeah, it's hard to breathe in there. There's, it's just dark. You technically have the consumed condition on you right now.
What does that mean?
Which is...
the consumed. I've been
at the beginning of
consumed.
your
Yeah,
turn,
I'm
you
with
take
you. I'm with you.
damage.
You are going to have to poop him out immediately.
okay. Wait, poop. I could
him
vomit
out.
him out. No, you've
Well,
got
no,
I want to come out of the house.
You're trying to poop them out.
That's where this is
command.
gone. Well, I didn't think about vomiting.
Okay. This is fine. Physical check. I'm going to make this a roll.
That's a natural 1.
Natural 1.
Wild magic. Wild magic.
Oh no!
You do poo a little bit, but nothing of that. Because understandably, because he hasn't gone through your bowels yet. You take another point of damage.
Oh no!
God, what do I do? Okay, I tip my healing potion into
Is it going to heal
your
me
mouth.
first, though?
I don't know.
Cut him up. Like cut him in half.
No!
You two have got me in such a pickle.
Cool. All right, other way.
Okay. I'm no roll required. I'll say you vomit him
Out
out.
he comes.
Am I still poisoned?
You are, yeah.
I get up and I start running.
Just pick him up like Treebeard and hold him. Stop being so silly. I don't want to swallow you again, Whimsly.
It really hurt.
Well.
Do you want my healing potion?
Absolutely. Yeah, someone give me something. I could have taken my own one. Whoops.
Here. Enough nonsense. Here, drink this.
And you find your role in the group.
And I drink the potion.
Okay, you drink potion, then you heal 2 hit points.
2 hit points. Does my poison go?
No.
Oh, bollocks. That was a waste. For God's sake.
I give you mine. I give you mine. I'm like, okay.
Eat another mushroom.
Orange mushroom. Oh, we ate them.
Oh,
Is there any mushrooms
One
left?
left. There's the big
You've moved a bit
purple
away, but you can go back.
Yeah, go back.
There's
Take
one
you back.
white with purple dots, I think, left.
There is. Oh, sorry, I've lost that bit. So there's no more orange capped ones. There is 2 yellow with purple spots.
Ooh.
There is no more purple with yellow spots, but there is 2 more brown with a wet look.
Okay, so I take the yellow with purple spots, hold it in my giant claw, I hold him in my other hand, I squeeze him so his mouth opens, and pop it in.
Do you eat it?
Yeah, it's going to be...
There it goes.
yeah.
You shrink to like about you're about a foot high,
And I'm poisoned.
and you're poisoned.
And I'm
No, it's
just
okay.
a little mess.
On his hand.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Oh,
and he's
dear.
still poisoned.
And he's still poisoned, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
what do
God,
we do?
this is an awful day.
oh dear.
Just kill me. Just kill
What
me.
else can we do?
I don't want to live anymore.
What else can
No,
we
it's
do?
fine, it's fine. This form is fine. He can just lie on my big claw.
And
we'll just
yeah, I
carry
curl up
him.
in a ball and I'm just holding my head, hoping that this acid trip just ends. I'm just like, no, everything is normal. Come
In
on.
my ear, like the BFG. Just
He's not that small,
okay.
but
on my how big is he on my hand?
he can sit comfortably on your palm,
And
like,
that's
legs
where he
over
just stays there, and I'll carry him. He can rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Great. I stay there and I'm just curled up.
Cool.
On we go.
On we go.
Oh. Look at him.
Goodness me, look
Little
at him. You are cute that size.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Fuck off. It's a
Oh,
really bad hangover.
we better take I will take a mushroom that makes him big again with me, so that when the time comes, we can make him big again.
Good call.
Okay, cool.
What was
All
it
right.
like inside me, little Whimsy? Was it as good as I imagined?
What did you imagine it would be?
Lovely in there with all gold and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did the gold shrink with me or did it fall out of my pockets when I shrunk?
No, it shrunk with you.
Oh, great. Yes, all the remaining gold's in there still. And I'm just losing my mind slowly.
How much gold has he taken now?
How much can I say?
choose.
I'd say I pocketed 10.
Yeah.
There was 155 in there.
144 actually, because you bought some healing potion. I'm the
Right,
accountant
you're right.
for
So
I run the books.
I'm going to say I took 10, okay?
There's 139 in there.
139.
I've got a hold
Minus
you
the
here.
10? Minus the 10
done
that I
that,
just
I've
took?
done
Okay, great.
Have you?
Oh, wait, minus 10.
Oh,
You little thief. Okay.
it should be 134.
134.
I'm high, I'm poisoned. I just saw gold and took it.
Naughty little Whimsly.
Oh, you don't know that though. I've not told you.
Oh. But I think he looks naughty.
You were naughty.
So you push on. About 10 minutes go by, and you all return to your normal sizes.
All of that was for 10 minutes of
good.
just walking
Except
through.
for your temporary hit points and your basically essentially a
Right.
bless spell is on you.
Right. Is he still poisoned?
You're still poisoned,
That's
but you push on. It's kind of horrid, but after an hour, you can roll another save, a physical save.
13.
13. Still pretty ill.
Pretty ill.
This is me for the rest of my life.
Can I look around in nature to see if there's like a dock leaf or something that could
Nice.
cure poison?
Roll a medicine check.
Oh, good at that. Oh, 9.
9. Unfortunately,
I'm rolling so bad.
Yeah, I'm rolling
Started
quite bad
well.
as well.
Unfortunately,
Don't see anything.
Yeah, no, you just push
Am
on.
I normal size now?
You're normal, yeah, you're all normal size. Yeah,
I
yeah,
really miss being carried by a giant.
Oh, I miss having you inside me.
Oh, as you say this,
nice
all I hear is screaming because I'm still poisoned. And I'm just kind of like, continue walking.
Some more time goes by. You find another symbol. You're on the right track. I'm not going to waste time with all that, but I do need another D20 roll.
3.
Oh.
Okay, you push on. And, you kind of look up and you see, the leaves are huge. And even you can see kind of those helicopter seeds.
Yeah.
Same sort of things. Yes. You see some of those sort of seeds, but they're huge. They're like the size of coconuts, kind of up there.
Oh, wow.
This must be what it's like to be a normal-sized tortoise.
And then one of them, there's a big sound of something moving to your right. And one of them dislodges and it's on the floor. And you all kind of look to see the source of the sound, and you see these creatures, about 5 of them, 5 large, 4-legged, very scaly, spikes coming out the side, this kind of spiked tail, quite lizard-like as they're walking along. A few small ones as well, as you see a herd of, I can say the name wrong, Ankylosauruses.
Ankylosaurus. I know the one with the big, heavy tail thing and shell back.
Yeah, as you see a herd of them just kind of moving along.
Ooh.
Yeah, quite peacefully.
Are they peaceful?
Fellow herbivores.
Oh.
Yes. Hello.
They just look over you. Kind of a couple of them just stop, clearly taking you in.
Oh, Ankylosaur, my friend. Can you point us the way to Bow... Doesn't matter, you don't know the names. Where the little people are, the dwarves. Bowhollow.
Are you doing a specific
nature check? Or animal?
Well, don't you have a thing about talking to lizards?
I do.
You do?
You do?
Oh no, I can influence. No, not lizards. Where is it? I'm
Because
trying
you're
to
a
find
dragonborn, don't you have a thing?
I've got.
You're an elf.
I have advantage on intimidation checks against reptiles.
That's why I'm so intimidated by it. Yeah. Weirdly, he doesn't speak any reptile language at all.
Oh, I don't know why I thought I had that in my head. I don't know.
Yeah. It must be me.
I'm
not intimidating them just yet.
Just kind of looks at you, and they just turn and move off. It's quite peaceful.
I take his head and pull it back.
Oh, okay. Okay, now roll an animal.
18.
It allows it to kind of happen. It's a bit nervous.
The dwarves, little dwarves, where are they?
It kind of carefully pulls away and moves off.
Rude.
Can you help me with poisoned?
They're not going to help.
They all pick up the pace a bit.
Oh, they've gone. All right.
I feel so sick. It feels the worst come down I've ever had in my life.
Oh dear.
Nice.
Can I roll again, please?
You push on. The travel goes. It's now kind of getting to evening. There's not much sunlight that was being able to get through the canopy anyway, but now you can feel that the air's getting a bit colder, and you can roll another save.
Come on. That is a natural one.
Yeah.
Natural one.
Oh, wow.
Still really, really feeling shit.
I think I'm just asleep and you're dragging me along the floor now.
Yeah.
Just out of it.
You hear another sound of creatures. Throughout your journey, you've heard various wildlife kind of moving around. And you hear some more kind of heavy footsteps. And I'm going to need everyone to roll... Well, actually, what are you doing? As you hear some more heavy footsteps and the sound of a tree trunk kind of cracking.
I think Happy has dropped to all fours and Whimsly is slumped over his shell and he's just sort of carrying him along like that.
Oh, it's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And what are you up to?
I've been dabbing his forehead with a wet cloth. Then I stop and what do?
What is it? What's the matter?
I don't know. I heard something. Did you not hear that?
Oh,
there was a big cracking noise.
Oh.
Everybody shh. Maybe I'll duck behind a big leaf.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Roll either an awareness check or stealth. It's up to you.
Okay. Awareness. That was a natural one as well.
God.
So it's 6.
Oh my days.
So
But
many.
I got a natural one.
Okay, you jump behind a tree
Yeah.
and you listen for the source of that sound again. And then you just feel some breath on your neck.
Oh my days! Is it?
Is it me? What are we doing?
Get away from me.
You slowly turn your head and you meet this huge reptile-like head.
Oh my god.
It's a giant iguana-like beast. Large muscular build, tough scaly hide. It looks like an overgrown lizard. Spiky frills line its back and the back of its front legs. And it goes to bite you. And that is where we'll pick up next time. Action point 0.
Yeah!